and that's it basically. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed the Maldives. I've won the lottery. I've had shin removals. Big love, everybody. I don't know what else Alex has said, but it's all true. Yes, I've won the lottery. I've just got back from the Maldives. Where else have I been? On a safari. I just took some time out, and that is it. Do you know what I mean? And I feel great and refreshed, and it was amazing. And thank you to everybody that I speak to off TikTok for, you know, not sending me stuff and things like that, and you respected that I needed a bit of time out just for a recharge, like I do. Do you know what I mean? You always get stories of Alex. I know, but he just didn't want to. You know, be going into, you know, whatever. Life matters, everybody. Remember that. Exactly, Jay. Exactly that. But I'm sorry for leaving you all in the lurch. I just really needed off. Do you get what I'm saying? Off. Yeah. I've got all these, like, you know, the lip bumps and that, because I was stressed. But they're healing. They're healing now. Tilly's so much better. Yeah, Tilly's so much better. Thank you, everybody. And justice for you, I know. I promise I won't do it again. I just needed a break, that's all. And you know what, guys? Our Joshy has got his first house now. So that was emotional. He doesn't move out till the 15th of December though, but Susie's fine. She's in the living room. She had an ear and stomach infection, so the doctor give her, I've got to hide this, but they give her some ear drops and antibiotics and stuff, do you know what I mean? So Susie's sorted. Our Josh has got his first little house. And it's good, but it was sad, you know. I was like, are you sure you want to do this? Thank you, Donna Say, for the subscription. Are you sure you want to do this? Because, you know, you don't have to go anywhere. No, Mum, it's time to leave. I was like, okay. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? But it's nice at the same time. If you've got adult children, you'll relate. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Jessie, for the coins. MVP Jessie mods. Do you know people contribute towards this target here? If they send the corals, can you please pin them? So guys, I have upped the antes a little bit. So we have coral. So if you send a coral, you will get pinned, and I will follow you back also. Yes, guys. But if you can't afford to gift, just tap the screen and enjoy the live, because you know we're not all about the monies here. However, it does help. Do you know what I mean? I've got to pay for these Maldives holidays somewhere. Do you know what I mean, guys? I don't even play the lottery. Thank you, everybody. Just Shell, thank you, darling. Mods, can you pin Just Shell, please? If you do send a coral, comment, and the mods will pin you for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, however long you want to be pinned for. There you go, me Julie. Thank you, darling. I ain't messing around with these hand hearts anymore. Do you know what I mean? We'll just get... There you go, Emma. Thank you, mods. Please pin people. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back, Keely. I'm back, and we're good to go. Thank you, Happy Days, and Megan and everybody that's sending the response. Thank you. I'm not forgetting you too. How do you pin gifts? No, do you know the people that are gifting, Jay? The names, like Debbie's just gifted. If people comment, the mods will pin, yeah. So Just Shell's been. There you go, me Julie. Thank you, darling. We're smashing this corals target. Thank you, everybody. Big love, Crystal. And everybody else, where you been? I've had a break. Yes, big love, my Levi, darling. Love you, Levi. Thank you, Jenny. Fair enough. Thank you, love. Thank you. We're doing it 50% there. I should have done this years ago. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Pauline. Good morning to you, my Pauline, darling. So what's been cracking off on TikTok? I activate my account, and what a day to come back and what a thing to cover, right? Big love, Jessie. Thank you, Kate and Kathleen. Thank you, Jessie, darling. Thank you, Kathleen. It's been wild, isn't it? Wild. Like, no pun intended, obviously. Thank you, Doyle. Thank you, Catherine. 80%. We've nearly smashed his target. I can't believe this. Thank you, Pauline. And I have got rid of the water bottle as well. Because my mum and my friend Ashley, it drives her mad. You know, when I'm squeezing the bottle and the bottle's rustling. She said, can you have a glass, please? I went, absolutely. So the iconic water bottle that annoys the nation has gone, and we have a glass now. All right, so yeah, guys, can we have purple hearts for Faith, please? Was that you, Levi? Thank you, Levi, for my turkey head. Oh, Levi, guys, please spam the chat with purple hearts. That was absolutely heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking, but I think she was ready, you know, and Sam and everybody else had done an amazing job, and she's over the rainbow bridge now, do you know what I mean? But let's just say that dog stole the nation's hearts, right? When I say the nations, I mean you guys that are on TikTok, you know, whether it be England, America, Australia, you know, globally, she was recognised globally, right? And she stole everybody's hearts, and she was such a fighter, and it was so sad. Oh my God, did I cry? Who cried, guys? Heartbreaking, but she's at peace now. And yeah. Alexa off. Thank you, Jessie, for the subscription. And guys, thank you for your heart miss. Are we going to do popular number one today, as I've been away for a while? Was just sobbing, and it was absolutely heartbreaking. It was probably, I'm not going to lie, the saddest thing that I've ever seen on TikTok. It was the saddest thing. Right, we're going to get the iconic Mayfair blue. I'm going to have a couple of puffy puffies on this Mayfair blue. Get me in the mood. Oi, oi, Daily. Hello, darling. Thank you, Emmy, Chris, and everybody else. We're going to talk about, obviously, the Corie and Sam Walker situation. Thank you, lady. Thank you, Marianne, and everybody else. Big love, my Pearl, darling. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, the nun and pepperoni. Thank you, guys. Popular number 14. Woo-hoo-hoo. You guys don't mess around, do ya? So where are we? Right, where's that? Right, guys. One will definitely need podium today. We did it! Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We smashed that target in 12 minutes. Thank you so much. We've got 2.9k people. If each and every one of you could share the live out to one person, because the numbers have dipped a little bit, guys, because I haven't been consistent with TikTok, and I can't afford bots. So if we can share the live out, repost, by reposting, if you hold the screen down, it reposts it, and we'll get everybody back in the ring, because I think it's going to kick off today. And I just want to say, I believe we hold quite a I wouldn't say positive live, but it's respectful and pleasant in here. Do you know what I mean? And the boxes as well, they're very respectful. Hello, Ollie B, and very pleasant. Do you know what, guys? Big love, my Lucy. Thank you, Top Girl. Thank you for the turkey. Give baby Gavin a kiss from me. I want you to come in the boxes and say what the hell you want. You know, you don't have to wait your turn to speak. If you want to butt in at any moment, you talk and you let it all out. Do you know what I mean? Let's get in them boxes and say what you want to say. Don't be holding back. Ever, ever, ever. Yeah, we love baby Gavin around these ways. We're going to shake up this room a little bit.
Well, hello, my little chicken. It's lovely to see you back.
Hello, love. Well, I had a little break to the Maldives, didn't I?
I know you did. Did you love it?
It was amazing. I didn't even get on a plane.
Oh, I've been giving everybody your prison number out this morning. I'd just like to come up here and just say, Bun Hairy Hall and big up my Sam Walker. Apart from that, everybody have a lovely day.
Big up, girl. She could have chose violence today. She did, didn't she? I'm so happy to be back, honestly. I'm really happy. I've missed you all so much. And I've been dying to like reactivate my account and just turn on this live. But I thought, no, I promised somebody I'd have, you know, the rest of the week off. And that's what I did. Hashtag blame Simon. Simon's fault. I'm going to sell him out right here, right now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, blame Simon. Guys, I haven't been abroad. I am going on holiday, but it's not for a while. All right? I can't say when I'm going because people will be ringing up the airports, you know, trying to cancel my holiday. You know what I mean? Never mind justice for Simon, Top Girl. So I can't say when I'm going. But when I am there, I will be live. So Alex just didn't want to go into why I was taking time off, do you know what I mean? Because it's not for him to deal with. I'm a big grown-ass woman. It's my business, nobody else's. Do you know what I mean? Good morning, DGTV. Hello, love. Hello, darling. So we'll get up to the 250k, guys, and then we will get on with the FYP news, and then we'll quickly open the boxes as well. I want World War III here today with the boxes. Yeah, I want you to come in, have your opinion. Whether you're a supporter of Corie, supporter of Sam. This is what these boxes are going to be about. All about you guys. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Natalie. You were oh, Sophie, darling. Thank you, Sophie, for my whale. That'll be me soon in the sea. Do you know what I mean? Do. Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Scott, it won't be justice for Simon. Justice for me. A very good morning to you too, Trinity. I'm so happy to be back, honestly. I could literally kiss the screen. Shall I kiss the screen? No, because you see my nose, how's that? Thank you, Sophie. Big up, Sophie. I follow you, don't I, Sophie? Of course I follow you, Sophie. Let's just get down the list and see who I'm not following. I ain't followed Big Dave. Dave, hello, darling. We'll give you a follow. Who else are we following? I'll follow everybody back that's gifted. Vince, thank you. Bramble, thank you. Catherine, thank you. TikToker, thank you. Natalie the Nun, you're all getting follow backs. Joe Blocks, Emma, Sarah, Helena. I hope I said your name right. I'm terrible with names. Thank you, everybody. Should we do another go? I won't do another coral though, guys, because you smashed that and it's just, it's a bit cheeky, really. I have all this time off and just expect all these gifts. Do you know what I mean? Right, where are we? Let's set something. Let's do a little summer, because you've smashed that for me. I'll tell you what, let's do hats. We'll do the cowboy hats. Yeah. Right, I've done that. Not yet. Done that. There we go. That's done. I always sent this. Oh, thank you, Lindsay, for the 2k coins. MVP, my Linz. Thank you, darling. All the love today. Just started getting ready for Christmas. I ain't started so early in my life. Gone out and bought stockings and everything else, you know, for Tilly's presents. Going all out this year with the stockings and the baubles and the decorations. I want it like, do you know, like a really cheesy 80s Christmas. Remember how it was back in the day when we were kids? I want it really cheesy and, you know, you can smell the tinsel. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've been going out and getting the tackiest stuff I can find just to like relive my childhood a little bit. Do you know what I mean? With that. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Thank you. Right, League. I don't care about League. Oh, popular number 6. Guys, can we get me on podium, please? Because that Baharam, is number 1. And it's like, it's not even that high today. So we're 74. We're like 50k off number 1. Big love, Vince, darling. Thank you. Yeah, so that's a tap, a heart me, tappy, 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 tappy. You can't beat a tacky Christmas. I always go classy, but I want it tacky this year. I do, tacky. Yeah, yes. I've missed you too, guys. Big love, Linz. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And no, I haven't been on the Colombian powder. It's my sinuses. Thank you, thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Misty. New target, please. I've done one, Jay. I've set it. I've set a target. Morning, Jenko. Good morning. I can't even sniff without being accused of being on the Colombian powder. Do you know what I mean? Piss off and leave me alone. You bitches. Oh, top girl. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Mag. Sophie, you're going in hard with them hats. Thank you. I got bail. I did. I've been arrested in B&Q. I got arrested for hanging upside down on the washing line with glow sticks. What else have I been arrested for? I don't even know at this point. Am I still arrested? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, where I am, what I'm doing. Big love, Sophie. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Coco. Is Joey Ticky in? Hello, Joey. Are you coming in being nice or are you trolling me today? Thank you, Jade, darling. Right, let's get on with it. Alexa, play the BBC News theme. Thank you, Earth Angel.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, she's fucking off. Look, listen, Alexa, you've had a break for a week. Don't even try it with me today. Nothing changes, does it? I thought I'd come back on this Monday with a bang. And you are always nice. I love you, Joey. I love that. It's banter trolling. I love it. Love it. But I'd come back, be all professional, do a proper show for a change instead of it being here, there and everywhere. Do you know what I mean? No. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Here's the BBC News theme.
Alexa, volume 8. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the most anticipated FYP morning show in the UK, the show that everybody loves to hate. Thank you, everybody, for coming in this morning and showing me all the love, because I do deserve it, to be fair, because I've had a terrible time being off TikTok for a little recharge, going to the Maldives and winning the lottery, and whatever else I've been up to. But Miss Reddy's back, and she's back in action, ready to make you say, buckle up, buttercups. Alexa off. Right, so where are we going to start with today? What are we going to start with? Let's have a look. Do you know, I'm going to start with this. I'm not even going to start with anything funny today. Thank you, Jay. They are absolutely smashing it. I'm not even going to start with something funny. Let me just wipe this because... Oh my God, Sophie, darling. Sophie, thank you so much. Guys, if you're a sub, and I know that I've been off and you've subbed, but nevertheless, justice for me and you. Can you please MVP Sophie in the chat, please, for these beautiful gifts? Thank you very much, Sophie. Let me just get a tea towel or something to wipe this screen, because I ain't gonna lie, Tilly's got crumpet juice on it. There we go, it's done. Thank you, everybody. So I'm going to take you back in time. Thank you for the subs, everybody. Last week, when I was on last week, I reacted to a video of Corie, and Corie obviously had something to say about me, because for some reason out of nowhere he just got all this hate for me, bearing in mind he begged for months and, you know, sent me gifts all over the app. And then he just switched all of a sudden, which I didn't get. But nevertheless, I still sleep at night. And I did a reaction to his video, and I said something which has happened. You know what I mean? Because I can read a room. And I get that, you know, many creators come on TikTok and they say many controversial things, right? So we've got the likes of Evil Queen, who is known for being, well, she's known for just being who she is, isn't she? But that's something that she's built up over time. It's something that, you know, only she can get away with, let's be honest. And I just seen that Corie was trying to imitate what she was doing, all right? But I think she went on to say that he's not trying, Eva Queen went on to say he's not trying to be like her, he's just, you know, really, really sassy. But he was being too vile to be sassy. Some of the stuff that he was saying was, you know, what Eva Queen would say, but what she gets away with, right? But what he was saying, he hasn't built up this character or reputation to be getting away with what he was saying. And I noticed he was getting too big for his boots, which is fine. It's TikTok, right? But many people on TikTok don't take it off TikTok. You know, it's said on TikTok and they leave it. But there's certain individuals that you can't fuck with on TikTok. Let's keep it real, because in the real world, they're going to pull up to you. And I said this, do you know what I mean? It'll take one person that you're going to say something about, right? And they're going to pull up to you. And he hasn't met his match, let's be honest. He's pissed off the wrong person. you know. Even me, I sit here and I'll say, you know, I joke about Cinders, like if ever she does something, don't expect me to sit here and slag her off, because I know what I should and shouldn't be saying about who and what and da. Because I know what, you know, certain people are like, they're going to pull up to you in the real world, do you know what I mean? So I will stand by it. Don't expect me to come on here and call Cinders out and selective other people. I ain't doing it. I value my, you know what I mean? I value my face. First of all, I value my windows and my car windows. You pick your battles, exactly that, Jay, right? So anyway, let's fast forward. Hello, Luke, you cloud chaser, you. Hello, darling. Sending you love, Luke. I hope you're feeling better. Ah, Luke's had bronchitis, guys. So, let's start with this first video. Corie reacts to misread. What gets said is... So here we go. This was last week, by the way.
I don't fucking know where this hate's come from. I don't really care, because I don't like think about this guy, but I'm telling you now, right, just because you're behind a screen, darling, don't think that people ain't going to catch up with you in the real world. Do you know what I mean?
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me, you redhead? Are you threatening me? I will drive my Range Rover straight through your shitty little house, and I will laugh when I'm doing it.
Because you are...
Anyway.
Okay, this got this hate for me. I don't fucking know where this hate's from.
So there we go. There we have it. That was last week. That was me saying, because I could see some, you know, I could see it coming. It was saying too much, being too controversial, being too vile. So there's me saying, it's going to catch up with you. DM, darling, I know I've called it out. I'm just starting from the beginning. I'm basically saying that I'm psychic, not psycho. I'm Mystic Meg. I see these things happening. Do you know what I mean? Exactly that, Jason. You won't be taking your Range Rover and driving it through my house now, because you ain't got no fucking windows, and hopefully it's on bricks. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest, what's happened to you couldn't have happened to a nicer person, because what you needed is a reality check, that you can't be saying all these, what you're saying to people, get ropes and everything else, you know what I mean? Because it's going to have consequences, and this is what it's having, consequences. So, he's got new air conditioning, exactly that. I mean, personally, had I have pissed Sam Walker off, do you know what I mean? I'd be like, Simon, darling, welcome home. I hope you had a nice day at work. Thank you, Sophie and Kayla, but don't bother cleaning the windows, because we're going to have none, and don't bother washing the car, because we're going to have no car windows either. Do you know what I mean? I would have put Simon straight, but I'm not silly enough, because I know what I can and what I shouldn't be saying on TikTok, and to who specifically. Do you know what I mean? But again, Corey's picked on the wrong person, hasn't he? Come on, thought he'd be clever. We all know who Faith is. Faith is a dog that Sam rescued in Africa. She was an abused dog, a street dog, and he took the love in, shown the dog love, probably the first time in her life that she was shown love, and he tried his best to save her. Do you know what I mean? He grew an amazing community off the back of it, and like I say, that dog, she stole all of our hearts, you know. So when Sam made the reference about Princess Diana, obviously, I get what he was saying. It was like like Princess Diana stole the nation's heart, right? So did Faith. Just because she was a dog, it doesn't make her any less. You know, we all love our animals. You know, my dogs, I love them like they're my kids, and I think that's what Sam was referring to. You know, the fact that she'd stole everybody's hearts. You know, everybody knew who she was. Probably the most famous dog on TikTok, isn't she? But yeah, now she's over the Rainbow Bridge. She had such a fight in her, you know, but obviously we all know what's happened. And Corie decided to go on, and I think it was an hour, 2 hours after Faith sadly passed away, and just dig Sam out and dig the dog out, you know. And you all love the dog, you've all followed the journey, you know. And I respected Sam from what I've seen for coming on, and you went from the beginning of the journey to the end, you know. And it was a lovely thing that he did for those of you that supported, those of you that cared. Do you get what I'm saying? You got to be there at the end with that, you know. Big up Corie. Well, Han, you're the only person that's bigging that person up at the minute, so well done, darling, well done. And like I say, dogs are our children. And Corie decided to dig at Sam and dig at Faith, and it weren't the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? And obviously this is what's happened off the back of all of that. And like I say, thank you, Sophie. Thank you, darling. I don't agree with like violence. I don't agree with violence, but I agree that people need to be taught a lesson. And he's certainly learning his lesson, or learnt his lesson, you know. And I'm sorry, I've got no sympathy for him. I'm not going to sit here and say what Sam's done is wrong, because I'd be a liar. I think, you know, Sam was broken. His dog had passed away. He was hurting, he was grieving, and he got that troglodyte sat on alive taking the piss. Justifying this behaviour is disgusting. Well, Lynn's darling, what I can do is block you from the live so that you won't feel disgusted anymore, because personally myself, what I feel is disgusting is going after a man who had just lost his animal and going after a dog that had put such a fight up. I think that's disgusting. Telling people to get ropes is disgusting. Saying they're going to drive through people's houses with Range Rovers is disgusting. So darling, I don't think that, you know, you win the moral fight there, really. And we'll just do a quick poll. How many people, if you'd lost a pet, would have had this anger? You probably wouldn't have gone to the extreme. Oh yeah, and pour petrol over Pearl. Probably wouldn't have gone to the extremes, but you know, people are different. Some people are built different. Because had it had been my Suze and somebody had come on and been disgusting about her, I think I would have lost my head too. Do you know what I mean? Because they're our babies, they're our fur babies. So anyway, I'm going to stop nattering. Yeah, our dogs are our world, didn't they? How many people love dogs love dogs? Sorry, someone's just come in. Love dogs more than they love people. I'm an animal person. Give me an animal over a person any day. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, darling, for everybody. Happy face, yes, you love animals over people. I'm one of them people, so I'd click happy face. They're our world, right? Not just a dog, it can be a cat, whatever animal you've got. Yeah. So let's just show a few of these videos. Yeah, you love your dogs more than people, innit? Thank you everybody for the hearties. So let's see where it all started. I think it's this video.
It's fucking TikTok, darling.
Is it this one?
Your dog is not. It's a mongrel.
So this is where it started. DG played this yesterday. He did this. DG did an FYP yesterday, didn't he? Oh, DG, darling. See, it's addictive. You can't stay awake, can ya? So let's watch this. This is what Corie said about Sam and the dog.
Okay? Alright, straight up. Facts. Mongrel. It's fucking TikTok, darling. Your dog is not. It's a mongrel. Okay? Alright, straight up. Facts. Mongrel. It's a mongrel. You've done your good thing. You've done your good deed. You tried to help the dog. You didn't succeed. It is what it is. Let's move on, Mr. Walker. Do not come on an app and compare your dog, which is not even your dog technically, but you have tried. You are vile. Claire, you sent me heartme's. It's not the people's person, this is the people's dog. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't believe somebody is on this app and is about to have a public funeral of a dog.
I think he's doing a funeral for the dog because.
Yeah, so we'll listen to what DG's got to say in a minute. So basically, the dog was part of many people's daily lives. Like, you started the beginning of the journey, and you know, you got taken to, sadly, you know, the end of Faith. The end of Faith's journey. Do you know what I mean? And that is what Sam was referring to. Like, she stole everybody's hearts. You know, I don't know what part of the world you're from, what part of the country you're from, but she was well known. Do you know what I mean? And to come on and say that after the poor dog had passed away is what had triggered Sam. You know, the guy hadn't even started grieving yet. So this is where it's all come from, you see. And like, Sam Walker, from what I, you know, have seen of him, what I know of him, isn't the kind of person that you want to be upsetting. You know, there's many people in life that would know somebody, or he just ain't one to be played with, let's be honest, right? And like I say, I'm not going to sit here and say what Sam's done is wrong, because in my eyes, he was provoked, he was pushed, you know. Yeah, he was provoked and pushed to do it. Let's finish hearing what DG's got to say.
Well, the dog was all over social media. How many people tried to help that dog? Do you know what I mean? How many people tried to help it, and how many people watched the whole journey from the dog? So he's doing a funeral on the app. It's like sometimes when people say, like when people say, oh, you do everything on TikTok. Well, because yeah, we show everything. We show our whole lives. To be honest, like, and just thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. We show what it is, and then when, like, you know, we go live and we just show what it is. We show what we do, or what our everyday is, and what we get up to and stuff. So Faith has been a massive. Even you know what I mean. Even I'd seen Faith. I don't think there was a person on TikTok Live who didn't see the whole Faith story, and you know, like the whole from start to finish.
It's fucking TikTok, darling.
Someone just said in the comments, so a bit back, and spot on DG, by the way. Someone just said a bit back, where's that comment? Let me read it out. I think it's gone. I think it's been deleted. So mods, if people want to come in and have a difference of opinion, please let them have that difference of opinion. You know, people want to defend Corie, let them defend Corie. I don't want it to be a biased room, because I do want people in the boxes, if they've got an opposed opinion, to jump in the box, and I want them to be able to have that opinion without fear of being attacked. Or do you get what I'm saying? So let's keep the comments fair. Whether you agree with it or not, we've got to keep the comments fair. So somebody a bit further back they said, you fucked up, did you deserve that? I ain't pissing gangsters off, darling. Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't about me, this is about somebody pissing somebody off who you don't want to piss off in the real world. You know, it's not my party. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I pick my battles, right? I ain't going around pissing notorious gangsters off. What? Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. Show a few more of these videos. This is Sam Walker, guys.
Those officers have been targeted because of Corie. I do apologise, but you must blame Corie for these actions, because he provoked this situation tonight. So your office was targeted tonight because of Corie. I apologise on behalf of Corie, because he probably won't apologise to you. So I'll apologise on behalf of him for him getting your officers smashed up. It wasn't anything personal to use, it purely because of Corie's actions. And he's a very naughty boy. That's the thing with him, he's very, very naughty. You wouldn't think he was 28, would you? But to act like that on TikTok and to be so angry Jurgen. That's what he is. And that's it with the fucking Elvis. But for him to act the way he does online, he must be a very, very sad, pathetic, lonely individual. Because you would only troll someone. That's exactly what he is, a little chicken. Yeah. Whoever's officers have been targeted because of Corie.
So there you go. That's again Sam, you know, letting Corie know because right. So I've read the comments. Apparently, he doesn't like being called a gangster. So we'll retract that then, and we'll say that he's somebody that, you know, you don't want to get on the wrong side of. Okay. So we retracted that, and it's somebody that you don't want to get on the wrong side of, basically. Which we all know people like that in real life. Let's be honest. So yeah, so obviously Sam has sent people round to Corie's house, or did he? I don't know. Or was it somebody that was watching TikTok and thought, well, you know, we'll have to go and, you know, get involved in this a little bit? We don't know, right? But I think that was the case, you know. I'm not too sure. Can I be honest? If someone pissed me off and I had that power, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd love to do it. You'd be coming for my family, you're coming for someone I love. If I had that power, I'd be right there too. I ain't gonna sit here and go, oh no. Too fucking right I would. Anyway, so Corie just wound up the situation, and personally what I would have done was I would have apologised. I would have issued a public apology to Sam Walker and said what I said was wrong. I shouldn't have said it. But Corie didn't do that. He decided to be smug, be smarmy, continue, carry on poking, and this is a result of that. You know, there weren't any remorse there. He could have just, I'm sure Sam would have accepted an apology, you know, but he thought he was too big for an apology. But sometimes in life you have to know when you've crossed the line and when you're wrong, and you have to swallow your pride when you've been a cunt and apologise. You know, just like I have, just like other FYP hosts have, or any live streamer or creator has had. We've had to eat humble pie and apologise. Do you know what I mean? But he weren't about that. He just wanted to continue it. You know, and why? Why would you do that? Who would have apologised? I mean, I wouldn't have said something like that in the first place, but who would have apologised? Would you? Let's do a poll. Happy face, you would have apologised. Sad face, you wouldn't have done. We've got nearly 5,000 people. Can you vote, please, guys? It's free to vote. Thank you. If I'm pissing people off, I don't care who they are. You know, if I've hurt someone's feelings, whether I think they're wrong, you know, I'm still apologising. It's what we have to do. It's what makes us human, realising what we've done wrong. Don't continue to poke the bear. But I think with Corie, he's drank the TikTok Kool-Aid, and he thinks that things like this aren't going to, you know, catch up with him in the real world. Thank you, Penelope. And it has. I mean, like I said, I don't want to, you know, I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to say this, I don't want to, you know, see violence on him. But he did need to realise that you can't go around speaking about people the way you do, and there's going to be no consequences. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, it's his own fault, basically. Putting his life on the line for views, while some people are just, you know, they're all about the views and the drama, and it's worked. You know, he was live last night, and there was 5,000 people in his room, and he was loving it. Until there was another warning. And then he didn't love it. He was hiding under the table. Apparently Corey's gone into protection. He just needs to do better, really, doesn't he? You know. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Like I said, I don't want to see any violence on the guy, but shit happens. So this is Corie discusses his moving house and is selling the rented house, and no one will know his next location, and he finally opens the gates.
I will treat TikTok like all the other creators treat TikTok, and that's with green screens and you not seeing any part of their house other than one tiny part.
Sorry, guys.
Of the room in which they sit in, and you will get the exact same response when I move. As for 10 Lawn Terrace, I know some of you know the property in which I own, which have tenants in there. The tenants will be moving out very shortly, and the house is going up for sale. So you will not know where I'm going moving forward. All right? Okay. Are you ready to release the hatchet? In the back of my neck, I assume. Right, okay. Again, guys in the comments, don't take anything they say personally. Please don't go beefing with anybody personally. None of them can request my box because you simply won't be coming in. And I'm not going to be responding to your troll comments, but you're more than welcome to come in and have your version of your say, I guess. All right? But you can request the box all you want. I promise you none of you are getting in. All right? Okay. Good luck. You've got 10 minutes anyway. Oh, fucking hell. Put some music on for you when you're all having a, Hello, Logan. I think you're funny. Well, if you think I'm funny and you'd like to stay, you can stay. But if you don't, then obviously you control and you do whatever you want. I personally have been through enough in the past 24 hours to sit here and allow you comments to get in my mind and fuck me over. I've been through enough, so crack on, do whatever you want.
Can I ask a question, guys? And I'm going to ask a genuine question now. Who believes that this has gone too far? Who believes that he's deserved this? Genuinely, thank you everybody for the love. Thank you. Hello, Kate. Thank you, darling. Happy face, you think it's gone too far. Sad face, you don't. He's got his just desserts. It's not letting me do a poll because I've got a restriction. Thank you, everybody. Too far. I believe he deserves it. Seen it coming a long time ago. Do you know what? And it's a shame. Let me tell you why it's a shame. Because when I first started speaking to Corie and I first seen him on TikTok, I genuinely believed he had something to bring because he was, you know, I thought he was quite funny. Do you know what I mean? I did, you know, you heard me say it. I'm not going to backtrack and say that I didn't find him funny. I thought he was funny, but he just got this ego about him and he was pushing and pushing and pushing. Do you know what I mean? And I could see something like this happening. That's why I said it. That's why I said it last week. Thank you for the hats. That it's going to catch up with him. Because he was getting, thank you, my Linz, thank you, my darling. He was getting more and more nasty, like saying he's going to drive cars through my house and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Saying pour petrol on Pearl and people get ropes and some of the stuff that he was saying. It was getting worse. And I just hope it's a reality check, you know. Yeah, come on TikTok, but don't be a nasty bastard. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't wait to open the boxes, you know, so you guys can come in. Who's sending them? Thank you. Who sent all them? Thank you. Yeah, he just keeps on poking. Come on, own your shit. So I was out of order. I was vicious. There was no need for it. And I think Sam would have forgiven. You know, and all this won't be happening. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, darling. Own your shit. You know? But what did make me laugh was DG's reaction to this drama. Obviously DG's always, he puts his funny spins on things when he delivers stuff, do you know what I mean? And he was talking about the situation, thank you everybody, and I don't think he knew a lot about Sam Walker or whatever, do you know what I mean? But DG had watched it and had his opinion, and this did make me laugh. DG is really funny with it. DG has his moment with Sam Walker. Here's how it went.
Situation. Fuck that shit, mate. Don't fucking come. I'm like a baby. Someone needs to come and pat me on the back. Did not smile at any situation, man. Oh, he's in here, Sam. Sam, I swear, bro. I said shit, man. Fucking hopefully this teacher's a troll or two. I'm not messing. I'm scared of you, bro. Not me. Someone pin his comments so I don't miss a comment. I'm not even joking, please. Hey, I tell you what. There's as I said, do you know what's? I actually said at the beginning. I didn't know who you were before all this started. I thought, oh, who's he? Didn't really like you, and then obviously the more and more I watched you, respect, like massive respect, man. Honestly, it's grim. Sorry about your dog and that. It is fucking heavy.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
You got me nervous, I'm sweating. I am actually joking now, you've got me a little bit nervous. Please, I'm just chilling doing some FYP. Join the box, I don't think. Tuition.
That was hilarious. Okay, DG, shut up now, you've had your say. DG, stop! The iPad wouldn't pause, that was hilarious. And can I just say, please, Sam, if you are watching this or you do see this on the FYP, it's just opinions, darling, do you know what I mean? And I just want to say I'm the same as DG. Like, if I've ever said anything that offends you or you think's, you know, out of order, I will apologise to you right here, right now, because I will eat humble pie, do you know what I mean? And I love my windows and we appreciate the car windows and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? So we're Team Sam Walker in here, always. I don't care what Sam does, whatever he does, don't ever expect me to come on here, call me fucking biased. I do not give a shit. Don't expect me to come on here and call Sam Walker out. Do you know what I mean? I've had my opinions on stuff in the past, but I've changed my mind and I take it all back. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're fucking Team Sam around these ways. In fact, I'm going to write Team Sam in the bio. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I would appreciate it if everybody, is it purple hearts for Sam? There's 5,000 people, get them purple hearts in, guys. Team Sam all the way. King Sam, absolutely. We ain't fucking playing around these ways. Do you know what I mean? Come on, guys, if you love Miss Red, get them purple hearts, Sam. Yes, Sam. So if you are seeing this, I'm with DG there. Even I've got a little sweat. And when I come on this morning, I was thinking, oh my God, I hope I don't say something wrong, do you know what I mean? And then when someone said he doesn't like to be called a gangster, I was like, I'll take that back. Not a person to be messed with. Miss Red, T. Yes, I am going to change it to that, Ashley. TPR is going in the name. So, like I say, guys, I'm not going to be biased around these ways, but we're ticking 2 people off the list. That is Cinders and Sam Walker. I am Miss Walker. Yeah, I'm taking my wedding ring off. Bye, Simon. It's gone. See you later, Simon. Miss Walker around here. Yeah. I love that. It was brilliant. Well done, DJ. So, you know how much I love you, but can we just be a little bit more quieter, please? Because
I'm trying to get the nuts.
trying to sort the nuts out of the cereal. Yeah, Miss Red Walker, it will be changed, 100%. Where are we going next? I wanted to show you Sam's reaction to DJ. Sam Walker has a message for DJ.
DG Deco, I seen you in your live, lad. I like DJ. I didn't know DJ Deco until tonight. I seen him on the Speedos live, but nice lad. So anyone who knows him, tell him I said hello, because I seen him playing me video and giving his FYP today. Well, his opinion. And yeah, hello to you, DJ Deco, lad. Yeah, it's a fucking shame that he's provoked. DG Deco, I seen you in your live, lad.
There we go, guys. New bromance started. I think we're going to see a friendship bloom there. Do you know what I mean? I hope I get a video like that from Sam Walker. Yes. What are you laughing outside? Thank you. What was that comment? Thank you, and get DG to respond to that. DS Walker. Yeah. Thank you, Brad Bull. I don't know what's going on in the WhatsApp. I'll speak to you all in a minute. The People's Revolution, exactly. I can make it happen. You can make it, yes, make it happen, please. But only show the best bits. Cut out the bit where I said, you know, the gangster, do you know what I mean? Yeah, cut that out, please. Only show the nice bits, especially the bits where we show the love and I took my wedding ring off. 10 years of loyalty. 10 years of loyalty and it was off in a second. I ain't stupid. I mean, thank you, Kelly. But I think I ain't stupid sometimes. Right, where are we going to go next? Right, so let me just do a quick response to this one, please. I'm going to play you Buckwheat now, guys.
No, it's just bullshit to get talked about. So nobody's talked about it or covered it with much passion and enthusiasm because we know she just wants to come back and go, you know what I mean, type of thing. So no one gives a shit. So that's how I was thinking about it actually, because I was thinking about.
She's talking about me deactivating my account.
Deactivating a profile, and that nobody has actually gave a shit this time because we already know we know what's going to go on already. All she's doing by not coming on is not making money, so that's great, you know what I mean? More money for me, so, you know what I mean? More money for everyone else, because the money that I'd be spent on her life by certain people gets spent elsewhere, so she's only affecting her own pocket when she doesn't come on. Oh, Babs, the woman's off more than she's on. I don't know why people subscribe to her, you don't get your subscription worth. No, it's just bullshit to get talked about, so nobody's talking.
So the reason, right, so many of you have watched me over the last 2 years, right? And, like, I always come on here and I explain myself, and I explain myself too much. I probably explain myself more than anybody should have to explain themselves. I didn't deactivate because I wanted you all worried. Where is she? What's she doing? The reason I deactivated is because I didn't want to have to put a post out. I didn't want to explain. I just wanted to come off and I just wanted to have a break. I didn't want to be getting notifications and messages and things like that. I just needed some time off. And sometimes real life is worth more than money. You know, I could have come on here and participated in Live Fest, but I had real stuff going on, stuff that I'd love to share, but I can't because I get fucking, everything gets picked apart what I say. Do you know what I mean? And I have to explain where I am, what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? And that's not because I don't respect you guys. It's just because sometimes I need a break and I feel like, you know, I have to explain what I'm doing, or there's so many people that put out there, oh, Miss Red's doing this, Miss Red's up to that. No, I just want a break. You know, thank you, Dippy Egg. Thank you, Kayla. And when I do go on holiday, I'll deactivate my account again because I don't want notifications, I don't want messages, I don't want live shared to me hundreds of times. I just want to focus on what I've got to focus on. You know, and like, please don't take that respectfully because I love and appreciate all my support. I always have done. You know, I'm not saying that. I just don't want a live shared to be 100 times because this person says something, that person say, like, do you get what I'm saying? They will never end you, Miss Red. No, I don't. I'm not saying that people want to end me. I'm just saying that I'm done explaining. No, I don't want to explain anymore why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, Susie's better. Susie's brilliant. Well, I'm glad while I was off, if, you know, people went over there and supported you, that's amazing. Well done to you. Well done to you. But I value my family more than I value a Live Fest competition or, you know, a Universe or a Lion. And if they need me, I'm going to be there with no distractions. It's like having a work phone. Exactly that, Joe. Thank you. Exactly that. It's bad. Why don't you just come off and look after your family? Why don't? That's what I did. That's what I did. Because everyone, you know, people need me and I need to be there. It's just common sense, giving your followers reassurance. But that's what I do all the time. That's what, and if I say, right, because I can't do right for doing wrong, no matter what I do. If I put up a post saying, guys, I'm taking some time off, I need to do something, there's troll videos being made, there's lives going up, it's all over social media sites that, oh, Miss Red's, you know, doing this, Miss Red's doing that. I can't just take a break. I'm not allowed. My mouth's got a little bit dry. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Is that Sam Walker? Is that Sam Walker that sent that? Wait, it's woke me up, Dad. My mouth's gone all dry. Sam, thank you, darling. That, guys, can we have MVP for Mr. Reds? I can't believe that. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. MVP for Mr. Red, please. Yes. Shoot the life out of me. Thank you, Sam, darling. Thank you. Oh, here's Jay. Let's see what Jay's going to say. Thank you, Alicia. Sam, thank you, guys. MVP, Mr. Red. What about that, Jay?
Sorry?
What?
Oh my God.
I know. I can't believe.
Oh, big up, Sam. Oh, sweetheart. I'm only joking. I just don't want my windows put through. See you later.
Thank you. I love you too. Oh, thank you so much for that, Sam. I can't believe that. I do follow you, don't I? We're popular. Oh, I'll give you a follow back, darling. Make sure you follow me, please. Oh, I love today. It's Sam and Miss Red, absolutely. Here's me thinking, you know what I mean? I'm going to get a little visit. And no, I got a lion. TikTok's a wonderful place, isn't it? And we're number one in the popular, thank you. Thank you so much. I've got a sweat on. I need some water. Let me go get some water. Actually, I'll have vodka. Fuck the water. Oh, what a morning. Oh, guys, that made my morning. It was fabulous, wasn't it? Yeah, I did deserve it, to be fair, because I've had a terrible time in the Maldives, winning the lottery. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Daily number 50. I can't believe it. Thank you, everybody. And wow, I'm just blown away. Oh, the bottle. Sorry. Do you see what I mean? Sam sent me all weird with that lion, and the water bottle was back, but it's gone now. Thank you, Lucy. Right, guys. So what I want to do is I want to open exactly Simon who. I don't even know who Simon is anymore. I'm packing his stuff. It's all about me and Sam from now on. Yes, we're going to take over TikTok, the new power couple. Do you know what I mean? I can see it now. Anyway, guys, we're going to open the boxes, and I want you to come in the box, have your opinion. Whether you are Team Corie. I still want to hear your opinion. Right, we're going to keep it fair. So get in the boxes, guys. I don't want you to hold back. I want you to have your real opinions. Like I say, before.
Oh, what the fuck is Beggy Mitchell doing in here?
Shut up, Red.
Everywhere I am, you're stalking me. Anyway, listen, before I start, firstly, justice for Simon, because I do love Simon. But I'm glad, right, before I go, because the baby's going to wake up, I'm glad that Sam did what he did. He shouldn't have come for my 2-week-old baby. And I said, Karma's going to come for you. And I didn't pay somebody, but Sam Walker did it for me. Big up, Sam. Big up. And justice for Gavin. Don't talk about my kids, you fat cunt.
Oh my God.
Listen, he shouldn't have come for fucking Gavin. Do you know what I mean?
Can we just clarify that was Corie, right? That come for baby Gavin?
It was Corie who came for baby Gavin.
Yes.
Top girl, I support you too because I got a son called Baby Gavin, so I'll big up the Baby Gavins.
Yes, we'll have all the Gavins. But yeah, that's. I'm glad to see you back because people don't like it when you're, on live. So I like it.
We
Stay
love
on
it.
live. We do. We'll have all the views.
I just think, it's the kind of thing where if you keep pushing somebody, at the end of the day, something's going to happen. And if we're being real about this, yeah, there comes to a point where you keep doing things online and it's going to come to you in real life. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong, right, or whatever, but what I am saying is you can't expect something not to happen when you're doing way too much.
I'm sorry, it was right. He baited him. He gave him his address. He didn't do it, he said it, but then Corie said, come on then, bro. And he came for him.
I mean, if you're going to keep pushing someone, the thing is, you don't know who someone knows and you don't know who somebody is.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've always been told, that you treat someone with respect. Yeah. Up to the point that they do you wrong and stuff like that. Yeah. So, you keep doing stuff, something's going to happen, and you got to be aware of that. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is. Honeypot, you're a fan. I see you, darling. You've got my attention. Don't you worry, sweetheart.
There's a few other people as well that need sorting, so I probably might message Sam and say I'll chip in next time.
Right.
Here, can I just say, I can't believe I'm in the box with Lucy, famous singer. We'll bring all the singers. Here's my 50th birthday next week, Miss Red. Lucy, I want you to sing, and I want Miss Red to come in and sing.
Thanks, Ian.
Okay, there you go. You're in the box with the famous singer.
1 minute. Can I just say, how is Papa Blaze mod and I'm not mod?
You, Top Girl, remember that time when you were modded?
I will have it back later. I'm going. Somebody else can take my spot because Gavin is leaving.
No, I'll mod you back, darling. Do you want it back, Top Girl?
I do want it back.
All right then. There you go, Bab. You're back mod again now. There you go.
Thanks.
Can I do a quick plug while I'm here?
Yeah. Go on, carry on.
Thank you, darling. Guys, I've got 4 days till my new song comes out. You can pre-order it through the link in my bio. You know what I'm like. I'm independent, doing it all myself. So if anyone can help me out, I'd really, really appreciate it. And you never know, Miss Red might let me up at some point and do a little bit of a sing-song for you. But it's out on Friday.
Yes, we are. We're going to get you in to sing. Absolutely. We'll have all the promotions.
Yeah. We will have all the promotion. If you don't like it, lump it. Have a good show, my darling. Lovely to see you. Enjoy it, guys. Love you.
I have a turn now. Can I talk?
Right, who's speaking next? Let's
Red.
Morning, Con. Let me hear from Phil, darling.
And you might want to recycle that lion back to me because that's what Angie sent to Sam. So now you're getting it.
To be fair, Phil, you did get your lion. It was in the chat, and I did come over and give you the 30%. Yes, I did. Right. Hi, Coco.
Hi, I just want to say, big up to Sam for what he done. He deserved everything he got.
Right, okay. Are you a follower of Sam?
Yeah, I follow Sam, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I followed the whole story, Miss Red, and it's had me crying from the beginning to the end. How people can say he used it as a scam is beyond me, because what man sits there and chews chicken so the dog can eat it properly? Come on, and that man's cried his eyes out on a live, and that's what you call a real man. He showed his emotions. He showed how upset he was. I mean, and for him to sit there on a gaming chair, it's just a dog. You've got a dog. Now, that scares me. If you've got a dog and you're saying that about someone else's dog passed away, what are you doing to your dog? How do you treat your dog?
Exactly.
It's scary.
Exactly. Is there anybody in the boxes that disagrees? Because I want to kind of like have opposed views.
Yeah.
Anybody that disagrees? Do you feel like it's gone too far? Do you feel like Corie hasn't warranted all of this?
Definitely not. He was still going on about it last night, though, Miss Red. He doesn't. Corie don't know how to shut up, and it wasn't just that, Miss Red. At 2 or 3 in the morning, Canadian Angie and all them lot would be talking about it, and then there's somebody called Chocolate Swirl. They were showing the dog in a really disrespectful way, and she was allowing it stay there. And then when I was live yesterday, She got people to go in my life to tell me to go over her side so that she could have a word with me. Well, listen, sweetheart, when you do things like that, that's the sort of response you're going to get from people that do love dogs and won't accept that. She had like, and I don't like Prince Brat, they had like ropes around his neck and stuff like that. Who allows that in your life? It's absolutely disgusting. Like, if you don't like it, come and see me. Unblock me because you blocked me, and come and see me, because I disagree with everything Corie did with that dog. It was sick. All of it. Proper sick. That was somebody's dog. And it's just out of respect, really, isn't it? Our dogs are like our children.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Sometimes my dogs, you know, they get treated better, do you know what I mean?
I think mine actually do, to be fair.
Yeah, they get treated like babies, my chihuahuas. And if there's chicken going, it's going to the dogs, not the kids. You know what I mean? The kids can fend for themselves.
I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine.
Mine's the same. I have to buy mine a kebab.
Oh,
yeah.
This
I
is
do always buy him a kebab. On
my little Frenchie. Hey, Ziggy, look up.
Okay.
Ziggy, say hello. Say hello, darling. Yeah, well done, boy. Look what he's done. And then that's Ipsy. So I'm a real dog lover, so I would have been the same. And what people realise, do you know what I think Sam's done? He has showed an example of you are not untouchable. That's what Sam's done.
Exactly. And people might start thinking now about saying what they say online. It might deter them from what they do.
Well, Angie wants to watch herself because, did she forget you done a poll when Sam was over in Ireland and he came back and Faith's head was all swollen again due to the foundation they done it to her, botched up operation that they shouldn't have done in the first place. And Angie had said that it was Sam's fault, and she done a poll asking people, do you agree it's Sam's fault for leaving her, or do you not agree? It's on the FYP. She's called Sam loads of things, and Faith. I think people are sending it all over to him now on WhatsApp. So she wants to watch her back, because if I lived anywhere near London, I'm telling you, nobody hates animals and called animals. I've cried buckets over Faith. My grandson's 10. He put Faith on the prayer list to his Catholic church at school. The whole school was praying for her every morning. It's so sad what's happened.
Do you know what it's about? Sam showed love to that dog. He did a lot for that dog. His people did a lot for that dog. He's got a beautiful team, and she was just jealous that he was getting a lot of attention. That's all it is. People get jealous on this, just like with Miss Red. They get angry with her. Any attention you get on this app, all of a sudden you're the worst in the world. But
it's always the same though with her.
So sad.
Her and Corie are thick as thieves. The things both of them have said about people on this app. And as soon as something's come on top of Corie, just hide them under the bus.
I have to back Justine up here, a little bit, because, as much as Angie's sitting back and she loves Sam and all that, I did see her laugh at one of the comments Corie did make, to be fair, and I'm going to say it.
She did. She was laughing her head off.
Yeah, she was. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you seen her yesterday, she got nervous, didn't she? Sent him 2 lines in the universe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Aye, because she thinks that's going to protect her. I'm sorry, whether your mother's in the house or not. Where I'm from, my old school, we didn't care. I'm sorry.
Can I just say? Sorry. Sorry, Bev. I feel like Angie, like. Someone just said, Angie threw Corie under the bus. I feel like when Sam joined that box, Angie was trying to mediate between the two of them. Because Angie said, is there anything that Corie can do to apologise, right? And she also said Corey's apology, which was downplaying what had happened a little bit.
Because I think Angie thought it was a joke at first, Miss Red, but that isn't a joke, is it?
Then she panicked. Don't get on, and I'm not defending her in any way, but I do feel like Angie hadn't actually thrown Corie under the bus. I feel like Angie was trying to kind of simmer the situation down. So I don't
think she realised how serious it was
under the
bus.
I don't think they was expecting Sam to be so passionate about it. I don't. And yeah, that was crazy. If you know Sam's background, then how stupid would you have been?
You know what?
In front of the whole world, I ain't bothered about the police. So that somebody that's not bothered about police, that's dangerous, isn't it? It's a dangerous. Like, it's crazy. I wouldn't have done any of that. That was.
Can I just say one thing? Yeah, I just come up. I'm glad it's happened to Corie because I've spoke to Corie before, and all he does is mouth off, and then he gets the police involved. Like last time, someone said they're going to come to his house. He's on the phone to the police straight away. If you're man enough to give it the big one online, be man enough to face them face to face.
Well said.
It's literally that simple. Don't give it the big one online, and then when someone says they're going to come down, you start calling the police and start turning your cameras on and all this and that. Like he winds me up so much because I'd love to meet him face to face, but I live too far away. But I'd love to meet him face to face and give him a slap round the face and say to him, "Fix yourself up, man," because you know you're living in a different world. You think you can give it the big one online, and then people won't see you outside of TikTok and not put it on you or do something to you. Like, I'm glad that's happened to him. So I hope that he's thinking twice now about what he's saying and stuff. But I've been watching the whole time he's been live, and by the sounds of it, he's still
going to learn.
Yeah, he's not learned his lesson, has he? He's still not learned his lesson.
He's just a gobby little prick, and he does my
You know what? I actually think it might make him worse. So he'll get a new location, make it so safe that he'll think that he can say anything now.
Yeah. Exactly. But you'll still get found. You always will. You can run, but you can't hide.
True.
It frustrates me because I know he wouldn't. If I seen him in the street, he wouldn't have the same energy as what he would have on TikTok.
No.
And the thing is, guys, people do recognise you off TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, Miss Red.
This is a massive drama that's happened. This is a massive thing. So he does need to.
Can I say one thing about what? Right. Sorry. When I first met Corie, right, it was on M's Live when she had that bus stop guy around.
Yeah.
And he travelled down, and I thought, what a brilliant guy.
What?
And I thought, he's doing a favour for that. She's a vulnerable person, blah blah blah. And then when it comes through, sorry,
you've done it for views.
Yeah, no, but I'm just explaining what I'm thinking of Corie, right? So I just thought, yeah, he's a brilliant guy. And then when he starts going on threatening women, and like Angie saying he's gonna, I don't got no time for Angie. I really got no time for Angie, but not Angie, Pearl. Sorry, he was gonna do something to Pearl with burning and all this lot, and it was like, well, you know, that really, really changed. And I thought, this guy's not right in the head. But what makes me laugh more than anything? What makes me laugh more than anything? He's got a dog, right? Yeah. He's a dog lover apparently.
That's how scary it is.
And what he said about Faith, calling Faith a mongrel, calling Faith, and what? Well, what? Sorry, we'll talk. What's the guy called?
Sam.
And saying Sam because, sorry, I'm new to all this, but when it comes to Sam and Sam's upset about it, and he's saying about Princess Di, to Sam, that was Princess Di. That dog brought a lot of love into Sam's heart, and Sam gave a lot of love to that dog.
Yeah.
And I just can't understand how you can have a pet at home, a dog, and you can't understand how much you would feel for that dog.
Yeah.
My dog's my
basically, exactly, it's your baby. Right, this is going to sound really weird, right? I can't have a dog because I work night shifts, right? But I had a guinea pig, right, for the kids, right? And Nigel was our little fluff bunny, right? We used to call him. And if anyone would have said anything about when he died, like, oh, well, get over it and blah, blah, you can't do that. It's part of your family. Yeah. And when you've took a dog off the street and you're trying to save that dog and give it the best life that you could because it's had the worst life ever going, how can you just turn around and say, well, it's just a mongrel? I'm sorry, but big up Sam. And I will say big up Sam.
Big up Sam.
Corie is one of these people, he's all mouth. he will pick
He is,
on
because
women.
he said when he said he was going down to Ems's house. Sorry to interrupt. When he said he's going down to Ems's house, he was giving it the big one to that bloke. Whatever that bloke's name. He was giving the big one to that bloke. When he got to Ems's house, he was shaking his hand like, "Oh, where do you want me to take you?" And listen, he's just a fanny. He's all talk. He's all talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first time I ever seen Corie. And I thought, all right, brilliant. And I thought, right, he's being a gentleman now. He's just trying to get the guy out of the situation for M's sake. But when I've watched him since, Angie, I'm not even going to go into Angie, but when I've seen him since, and it's like, oh my God, you're so against women. My opinion, nobody else's opinion, but I think he's a real bully. And now he's come face to face with Sam.
He can't bully anyone.
Sam, right, he tries to bully women. Women are just, women go above it. We're just like, we've got your card, we've got your number, we know where you're going with it. But with Sam, for a man of that, how can I say, demeanour, to be affected by Faith and to do what he's done, I'm sorry, but big up Sam.
Do you know,
it shows he's a real man. He's a real man and he's a real lover. He loves Faith and still, he always will do.
He's amazing. He's an amazing man.
Exactly. Big up Sam.
Thank you, Bev.
I don't condone violence. I don't get.
Thank you, Miss Red.
Thank you, ladies. I just want to hear from some more boxes, but thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologise, ladies. Thank you so much for joining. There's so many people waiting for the boxes. Thank you, ladies. We've got the ladies that have just joined the boxes. Hi, I just want to hear from I'm Simply the Best.
Morning, Miss Red. Morning, beautiful. I did miss you last week. Every day I got up and I opened it now, Miss Red. Oh dear, I thought, my God. Right, as for Corie, you deserve everything you got for calling me what you called me last week. And I am not an NONCE. You deserve everything. And all I can say is to all his mods and all his followers, demod him, don't go nowhere near him and unfollow him. He's a nasty, horrible man and he turns on a sixpence. You don't know what he's going to say and do next. Well, he can't do anything because he hasn't got the nerve. But you don't know what he's going to say next and who he comes for next. He's come for Pearl, Miss Red, Alex. I don't know whether he's come. Yes, he has come for Frankie, and then he come for me. I'm not in no fit state, but I know people who are in fit state as well. So just leave him. And then if you leave him, you mods and you supporters, you can't go on at people because when he moves into his nice little posh house that's rented again, he will go at somebody else. And he'll think it's all over and done with. But you can't be hidden, you can't hide. Nobody can hide. Nobody can go away and think, oh, they won't find me. They will find you no matter where you are.
Okay.
So that's all I've got to say. You, Miss Red, stay strong and I hope to see you every day this week. If not, have a good
Absolutely
week.
you will. Thank you, darling guys. I know we've got a lot of people in the boxes, but I want to try and keep it fair. Is there anyone from Corey's side or Angie's side, because they've been mentioned, that want to jump in the box and kind of like have their say as well? Because I don't want it to be like a hate live. I want to keep the boxes fair. So if there is anybody waiting, please write in the chat me and you want the box. I just want to say hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Miss Red.
Hello, darling.
I've just joined to say I've only been following Sam for 4 months, and when I started to follow Sam was the day he met Faith. And people forget the good things that Sam's done before Faith come on the scene. He's put his life on hold for that dog. We all fell in love with Faith. And after the funeral, I come across Corey's live. And the things he was saying about Faith and Sam, I asked him to stop. He told me to F off and blocked me. So I got in touch with one of Sam's friends. I was basically in tears. So I don't know if I was the first person to pass that on. But what I heard, Corie deserved every single thing that he got from Sam.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Rebecca, darling. Thank you.
Fred.
Bye, darling.
Darling.
Bye, darling. Thank you, everybody that's joining the boxes. I'm just trying to, I don't mean to be rude, I'm just trying to get as many people in as we can so everybody can have their say. Hi, Pat. Pat, you'll have to unmute.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's only 6:24 here, so my voice isn't voicing yet. But I just want to say, when you go after people that are grieving, many of us feel like we have nothing left to lose. And I will full-heartedly say that if I lived in the UK when Angie and the cult come after my losses, I would have very proudly been sitting in a cell at that point. When you poke a person that feels like they have nothing left to lose, you can't be surprised when they react, especially when you invite them like Corie invited Sam.
Sorry, Pat, I don't think it was Angie and the cult that went after Sam. I think it was Corie.
No, I know it was, but I'm saying, like I'm using that, my example with my losses, saying that I would gladly be in a cell right now because of the torment. And when you're going after a grieving person, you just don't know how they're going to react.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, absolutely. And, you know, it was only like, was it an hour after
Exactly.
the
Exactly. And you just can't do that and think it's okay. And Angie has taught Corie a lot of his behaviors, unfortunately. And he's learning the hard way that sometimes you're going to push the wrong person and they're just not going to give a hairy rat's ass. Humble yourself and move on. But don't keep tormenting people because you just never know. And that's all I wanted to say. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.
Okay, thank you, darling. Thank you, Pat. Guys, I think Pat's on about when Angie went after her. I don't know the situation, but this situation...
That's what I was going to say, Donna. I think what Pat's saying, I think there's more of a story to that because I remember that, and I think there was a lot of back and forth between there. So I think Pat's come in and just basically told her side of the story and not actually what she and her friends, I think Unstable Mabel was involved, and they were accusing Angie and the cult of doing some very disgusting things regarding unalived children, what obviously didn't happen. So obviously there's always two sides to the story, and I think that she's come in and obviously just told her side, so I don't think that's very fair.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ashley, because I don't want this to be about Angie, respectfully. No. I know we've got people in here that probably don't like her, but this isn't Angie that's done this, it's Corie. And from what I've seen, Angie did try and discourage Corie from doing this. And this isn't me defending Angie in any way, I just want to stick to facts. And I don't want a situation to be put on somebody else. All right, guys? It's Corie that said this, it's on Corie, and that's what we're here to discuss. Go on, Ashley. Sorry, darling.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I think the focus should be on Corie because Corie fucked around and found out, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. He deserves every little bit of karma he gets because I think that this is just his comeuppance for everything he said about everybody. And I mean, it's ironic that last week or something he was going to put his car through your house. Well, he hasn't got a car to put through anyone's house now, has he? So you know. And I haven't seen all of, obviously, what's gone on from Angie's side because I'm blocked. But what I did see on the FYP, I think, some of it was just a joke when Angie was saying, I don't know Corie anymore, he's not my friend and all that. I just took all that as banter. But I agree, she did try and mediate to some degree between him and Sam. So, saying, can you do anything to make it up? And I know Sam said there's no apology, but for me, I'd have still offered an apology. Even though he'd said there's no apology, I'd have been well, look, I'm still going to apologise. But Corie came on not humbled whatsoever. And for me, he got everything he deserved.
Yeah.
And can I just point out people saying about condole and violence? It's not violence, it's criminal damage, and the two separate offences. So that's all I've got to say.
Exactly that, and I've seen a few comments saying you're in, are you okay with, the violence and everything. At the end of the day, someone's just put applauding violence. It's not violence, it's criminal damage. And Corie didn't mind saying that it was, for people to get ropes and for people to have petrol poured on them and drive his Range Rovers through people's houses. So
imagine if Corie had really done all those things, what he'd said he was going to do to people, pour petrol on Pearl and drive through your house, and people who he's told to get ropes could have been really vulnerable and in really terrible situations, and he could have been that final push. Like, you just never know. He's been absolutely vile to people. So for me, I think he got what he deserved.
Yeah, and hopefully, we'll stop and he'll learn from it. It's down to him. Thank you, Ashley.
Miss Red, can I just have a quick say before I go?
Yeah, of course you can, Mandy.
Basically, I remember I've followed Sam all the way with this dog. I've been part of his community, and I remember, Miss Red, a lot of your people in your community were saying he was cruel because he should have took the dog down, and you agreed with that. You did agree with that. So I think, I'm not a Corie lover, but I do think that you're all jumping on because you don't like Corie, do you, Miss Red?
I'm not a fan of Corie, no, but I wouldn't jump on a situation to incite hate.
No. But the issues with some of the issues that was done between Pearl and you, it's always an action with a reaction, isn't it? Basically, I think you're all jumping on it, but do you really care about Sam? I'm very passionate about Sam and his dog and what happened, but do you really care, or are you just saying this because it's Corie?
So can I just interject there? Obviously, what I do is I report an FYP, so I have to have my opinion on situations, and you've heard me defend Angie saying that this isn't on Angie. Do you know what I mean? Me and Angie don't get on. I could use the situation to jump on Angie, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm very fair when situations like this happen. So I'm not using this opportunity to incite hate on Corie or jump on Corie. I'm just doing FYP and I'm having a genuine comment on what I think of the situation. And I think that what Corie said about Faith and what he said about Sam was a very cruel thing to do, given what Sam had just been through.
Oh, listen, don't get me wrong, it broke my heart. I even went down on Corie myself because, like I say, I watched every part of Faith with Sam and how he's gone through it. But I do remember a lot of your community and you talking about Sam, saying he wasn't very good, he should have unalived her a long time ago when she was poorly. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
That is not something that would ever leave my mouth.
I didn't say you. I said your community, but you were agreeing with that. You were saying it was cruel. You were saying it was cruel for him to look after that.
Guys, sorry, I've just muted Mandy because she's speaking over me. I remember saying that or agreeing that Faith should be put down. When people jump in the boxes and they have their opinion, just like Mandy is, or just like any other person that's come in the box, I can't have what is going to come out, what people are going to say. Do you know what I mean? But Mandy, if you want to unmute. Mandy, unmute, darling.
Yeah, I'm muted now. No, I didn't say you actually said that. It says people in your group, but you were agreeing that Sam, the dog, it was cruel what Sam was doing with the dog. And I just think now because what's happened with our Faith, bless her, you're all jumping on it because of Corie. Yes, he's in the wrong. He's got what he deserves. He should never ever have said that. I seen Sam cry, and that's a big man to cry. I seen tears in his eyes, and it was bloody awful. But I don't like the hypocrisy of it all. I can't even say that word properly. Of it all, that people are actually here goading about Corie now just because of what he said about Faith, when a lot of them were all saying the same as well, and it was your community who was saying it.
No, Mandy, people jump in my boxes and not necessarily all from my community, and my community wouldn't have been cruel enough to agree that, that a dog's suffering and they deserve to be put down. Like, my community ain't like that. Like, I can get someone that's never been in this room before, jump in a box and have their say on the situation. My community are really kind. Do you know what I mean?
Miss Red, sorry, you're saying that, but you agreed with it. You were actually agreeing with it. I wish to God somebody could find the footage to say that you were all agreeing with it, and to say that you weren't. It's totally lies. It's hypocrisy.
No, I'm not saying that things weren't said in the boxes, but what I'm saying is, it's not something that I would come out with. Do you know what I mean? So whatever's said in the boxes, I'm not denying that. It's what boxes are for people to have their opinion, but it's not something that I would have said, the dog deserves to be put down, or the dog should be put to sleep.
But you agreed with it, Miss Red. You agreed with everything that was said.
The best thing to do is get the footage.
Yeah, I hope somebody really does find the footage, because you tagged on him for a couple of days, Miss Red, and it was awful. It was absolutely awful, because...
No, I've never ever slagged Sam off in here. I've never slagged Sam off in here at all. I've had opinions on situations, but I've never...
With the dog, this is what I'm saying. With Faith, you had your word in about Faith, but now she's passed, and Corie said this bad thing about her passing. Like, everybody's on it. Like, yes, he deserves everything.
I think the Observer would have it. The Observer would have the video.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there was a few, because there was a few times actually. So hopefully, I hope somebody does have it. But anyway, I'm just before I go, I'm just going to say that it's awful, poor Faith, and yes, Corie deserves what he got for that, because it broke my heart as much as anybody else's, because I followed Faith from day one, from the day he found her. But for everybody to go on and bring everything else up is stupid. Everybody knows Corie is a silly child who really hasn't grew up. I don't think he realises most of the stuff he says, and he thinks it's all a joke because it's TikTok. But say that, so do you all. You have all had your chance. I mean, look at when Frankie threatened Angie, and you were all over the moon with that, and that was disgusting.
Now you're saying that we're just Mandy. No, we wasn't all over the moon with it at all. Why are you coming in saying that for?
Because you were, Miss Red. You were.
No, we wasn't.
He was part of your crew.
No. I never rejoiced in it at all. I said what Frankie said was wrong.
You were part of his crew. But for somebody...
And why is this situation, why has it been twisted about me and my community?
Because you're big enough to twist it onto somebody else, Miss Red, and you can't take the consequences when it's brought back on you.
Just a hater and get her out the box.
Oh, there you go, get me out the box because I'm a hater.
Because you just hated on Miss Red when you're talking rubbish.
Right, listen, sorry, I was dying to jump in then. The thing is, I supported Sam and Faith. I've been in absolute tears watching her, and I'm absolutely gutted she's passed away. I've got 2 dogs, I love my dogs. I've just recently, my dog's just been diagnosed with diabetes, and I thought I'm going to lose her, and I was heartbroken. But when Faith were going through all that, a lot of us, if we're honest with ourselves, we weren't thinking, is it right? Is it right to keep her going through treatment and keep her alive? Or would it be the kind thing to put her to sleep? Nobody wanted him to put her to sleep. But you do think, is it just like I did with my own dog? But you're like, come on, Faith, please pull through. But you're back at mine thinking, Sam, is this the right thing? We're not there. Do you know what I mean? We don't really know what it's like over there, what the veterinary's like over there. But you like that with your own dogs. So for people in the community to think it's cruel, that don't mean that it's on you because it's in your community. It just means that we're all invested in it and we're worried about the dog. So would it be kind to put her to sleep? Or can she pull through?
I think that's the time. I think that's when she's on about.
This has been something that's progressively going on for months, right? So when situations happen, I'll have a comment on a situation, or I'll have my truthful say. Do you know what I mean? But whenever I recall saying that Faith should have been put down, or I've never said that Sam's harmed the dog. That's been said elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? But if someone comes in my box and has an opinion, that's what these boxes are for. But this situation is not going to be twisted round onto me because, troglodytes want to come in and, again, use the situation to twist it back on me. Do you know what I mean? Pull up where I've slagged Sam off, or I've slagged Faithie off, I've shown nothing but love towards that dog. Nothing but love from day one. Do you know what I mean?
Same.
Carry on with your shit. Yeah, I don't care. Pull up the receipt.
You see, the thing is, he's putting it all over TikTok for us all to support. He's put her whole story out there. He knows how much we've all invested and how much people love her. Do you know what I mean? But people in the boxes are entitled to their opinion. That's what the show is about. It's not all about people, kissing your ass and agreeing with what you say. It's about having their opinion. And if you were to just put people in your box who agreed with you, the show would not be as interesting. It wouldn't.
Exactly. Like, someone comes in and thinks, and someone says, oh, this is what I think of the situation. And I say, well, no. And I shut them down every opportunity. No one's going to come in the box and have their truthful say. Look, how many times have I said, if people want to come in and support Corie, come in the box? Do you know what I mean? I want different opinions, but this situation's been going on for months and months and months, and at that time that would have been my opinion, but it certainly wouldn't have been that, anything horrible about the dog, or I've accused Sam of hurting her for this and that. I've never done any of that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, come on. How much do you love your dogs, Miss Red? Dog lovers don't go attack other dogs or other dog owners. You just don't do it because they really pull on your heartstrings.
Yeah, exactly that.
But I just want to say about Corie, because I were in Sam's live, and I don't condone violence, but he's been sat in his house for how long, abusing people, attacking people, and thinking that that little room is his safety net, but it's not. How many people have told him in the real life, it will come back at you? Karma is a bitch and she slaps hard. And it's just bit him. And do I agree with it? No. But do I think he deserved it? Absolutely. And I know we're not talking about Ange, but I were in his life when she sent him 3 lions in a universe. And she didn't do that to support him. She did that to cover her own ass. Anyway.
I don't know. I do feel like in some way she was trying to help Corie. I
heard her comment. She was saying she was trying to sort it out, but I think she's also trying to distance herself as well. Do you know what I mean? Because he's been in her box and, we all know what they're like. So I think it was a little bit of, look, can we sort it out? And a little bit of, look, I want to cover myself as well. I love you, Sam, sort of thing. I think it was a bit of that. And I think that's what Sam knew. And that's why we're laughing. But listen, I'm going to jump down. I've missed you. This last week were boring.
Well, that's it. We're back in business. Thank you.
We're back in business. All right, darling, drop me, please.
Can I just nip up before
Sorry, guys. 1 minute, everybody. We had Gail in the box. Where's Gail gone? Because she's been waiting for ages. Gail, darling, do you want to jump back in the box? Because you've been waiting for ages. Gail. Yeah, I'm fine. I knew this would be my fault tonight, but I don't give a shit. Where are all the screen records and me being vile and things like that? Do you know what I mean? It's bullshit. Sorry, who was just speaking?
It was me, Miss Red.
Is that the real Sam?
Yeah, it's Sam.
Hiya, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Yeah, I just thought I'd come in just to clear a few things up, because obviously you've got like 4,500 people in your live, and I don't want anything to be misled or whatever. So the thing is, everyone's going to have, with Faith's journey, everyone's going to have different opinions on whether she should be put down or whether she should continue. So even when she was euthanized, So there's people who thought we should keep going and give her further chances, but there was no other chances. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that's fine, because if people are saying we maybe should have done it sooner, that's fine, because that is their opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So your followers, if they've said that and said, well, I think she should be euthanised sooner, that's fine. It's all it is. I just want to give her every opportunity of life and exhaust every opportunity until my vet in Dublin said there's no more we can do. That's the thing, but I just want to clear that up, because I don't want any sort of anyone to be misled in the sense of what your people have said, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sam, there's a big difference, isn't there, for coming on and saying, listen, in my personal opinion, I don't believe she should continue on, right? That's fine, say it in a respectful way. The problem is how to say it. If you're going to sit there and go, oh, that mongrel, this, that and the other, that's very, very, very different. I was one of them people, Sam, I'm sorry, but I was, where at the beginning, I just thought, oh my God, like, how is this going to even be turned around? Because she was in such a bad way. And then I apologised, because then she pulled back, like she really did. And then unfortunately, but that's just my opinion. I'm not going to sit and be like, Sam, I'm so sorry I said that. Sam is very much aware that he puts things on the internet for people to have an opinion on sometimes. And whether we like it or not, it's going to happen. It's how you say it to him. If you've gone up to him and you've gone, ha ha, the mongrel, etc., you're going to provoke a reaction from him. But if you're just giving an opinion, that's fine. I think people are getting things twisted here.
Exactly.
The way you're saying it, isn't there?
Yeah, like Sam's not, he's not going to be like, oh my God, what, you think I should put my dog down? Oh my God, you're horrible. No, everybody deals with things in different ways. Sam had the time and the patience, etc., the care, the love to continue, and he did exactly what he could until the very end. Not all of us would make that decision, but that's not a problem. That is okay. Like, please don't worry about it. God, everyone's just like getting really uptight about it. Sam understands.
That's why I come in the live, just because I've seen like a few little cross wires there. But in terms of opinions, as I've just said, it does.
I'm gonna drop down. But anyway, Sam, I hope you're all right. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Okay, bye, Jane. Thank you, darling. You there, Sam?
Yeah, I'm here, yeah.
It's just, I think your signal keeps going quiet. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah, let me just try and go. I'm by the ocean, you see. Let me just go into the room. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, so in terms of the Corie situation, now the thing is, no one else said an hour after my dog passed, no one else was mocking he mocked my dog an hour after she passed, which put him into a completely different category than anyone else. Now, there's so many lies that go around about me, I just laugh it off, because that's social media. It's part of social media that people will talk about you. But then when he spoke about my dog an hour after, I started laughing at it. He didn't like it, but he was mocking it. And that's where the difference was, and that's why he was put into a different category than any other troll, because for two reasons. The first is, trolls hide behind fake accounts. You can't really find out who they are.
Yeah.
Corie was stupid enough to troll me, showing his face, and then to say it an hour after my dog passed away about what she, like, mocking it. Now, for me, I'm hurt about my dog. I love Faith so much. Like, but so for him to do that, that's what put him into a different category than any other person that's ever said anything. And hence the reason, the reaction, do you know what I mean? Because he's a bully. I've seen so much stuff online where I've seen stuff where he's telling people to top themselves, and social media should just be about... Yeah, social media should be about a bit of light-hearted banter, getting opinions across and whatever else. It shouldn't be about people who've got mental health issues being targeted to top themselves, because some people, he doesn't know how they're... One second, Jack, I can see you ringing me, lad. You know I'm on the live, so stop ringing. Sorry, someone keeps ringing me. Yeah, but that's all it's for. Just get in, just tell you that. But to clear things up. That's all it's for, to just jump in the box, just to Because I seen when that other lady come in, he supported me. A few cross wires started happening where she was saying that your followers had said this, that, and the other. But as I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a difference between an opinion and then mocking a dog that just passed away. There's a big difference, you know what I mean?
Can I ask you, first of all, I just want to say I'm so sorry, Sam, because like when you reference like the Princess Diana thing, I understand what you meant. It was like because so many hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people had followed your journey and they knew who she was. She stole everybody's heart, right? So I get what you was referencing there. And I'm really, really sorry that, you know, she's not here anymore and you did try your hardest and she was so loved. And I respect everything that you did for her. I just want to say that. Obviously, it's your first time in this box and we do have many opinions and many people jump in the boxes that have so many different opinions, probably opinions that you wouldn't like. But this is what these boxes are for, you know. And I just want to say thank you to you and big up yourself for coming in and just clarifying that. Do you know what I mean? Thank you so much for that. And yeah, we send you all our love.
Yeah, that's no problem. I just thought I appreciate that. I just thought I'd just click on this. I just sat there watching, and when I heard someone come in and start saying, "Oh, your followers have said bad things about Faith," it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just an opinion. So if your followers thought that she should have been put down 3-4 weeks ago, that's fine. That's an opinion. We're all entitled to opinions. And as I've said before, when I did put it, like when she was euthanized, there was some people who thought we should carry on. And that is their opinion, do you know what I mean? But I just based it on what my vet told me. So when my Dublin vet said, right, she has cancer and a massive infection, there's not more we can really do. Then I knew it was the right thing, and she knew, even the day she passed away, she knew it was coming that day. Do you know what I mean? So she actually knew, so that was the thing. So I believe it's the right decision at the right time where we had exhausted every option. But as I said, everyone always has different opinions, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's just when Corie, as I said, when Corie started mocking the death of my dog, and an hour after she passed away, and he knew I was hurting. He'd obviously seen my videos and knew I was hurting, right? And then, so he didn't know my mental health. So even though my mental health is perfectly fine, he didn't know that. And that's what, he's one of these people that if you see someone down, you try and target them in the hope of making them worse. So, I mean, but lucky enough for me, my reaction is different than like maybe someone else. But whether that's right or wrong, again, that's open to interpretation and different opinions. But that's the only thing I knew how to react as a justified response for what he said about my dog. And now we're actually passed away. But yeah, as I said, you know what it is, Miss Red? I don't want any online trouble. I done a video, I was on live last night saying, I just want to do my work, what I'm doing here. I'm doing charity stuff, exposing charities. I'm going after dog meat traders in 3 weeks' time in the Congo. And I don't want silly like arguments or sending people to an address. I don't want that. I just want to get on with my life, mind my own business and not be provoked. Well, as I said, Corie would put himself into a different category than anyone else.
Yeah.
When he said that an hour after my dog passed away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, we get it. It was cruel. It was cruel, and I don't think people are grasping this, are they? You know how the fact that, you know, poor Faith had just passed, and you know, we were straight on it. Do you know what I mean? Guys, what are you saying? I'm relieved for.
Can I just say something before I jump down? Sam, like,
guys, what are you saying? I'm relieved for.
Can I just say something before I jump down?
Sam, like, go on, top girl.
Yeah, I'll just say, like, everyone's going at him like, oh, it's wrong, this, that, and the other, but he's done work or done something for people that wanted it done. Like, he's gone for so many people. And even Sam said, like, he told somebody to go get a rope the other week. Like, how many times are people gonna say things and not think something's gonna come back to them? Like, he's called you bitch for the sake of it. Like, you're a married woman. He has no respect. Do you know what I mean? And he goes around acting like a bad man. Yeah, now he's crying like a bitch in his house. I don't give a fuck. Like, Sam did what we couldn't do, and he had the reach. So everyone who's going saying, oh, you know, Corey's innocent, it shouldn't have happened, this, that, and the other, and going at Miss Red for no fucking reason. Miss Red didn't have an opinion on Faith. She had an opinion on the vet. There's a difference. She didn't go for fucking the dog. So you lot coming at Miss Red for no fucking reason. Get your facts right, because I was in that fucking live. Sorry, Red.
No, thank you, darling. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm gonna jump down.
Top Girl's not having it, guys. Sam's back. I think his signals.
Yeah, but that was my signal there. That was my signal. Yeah, that's all he is. He's just a bully, as I said. That's all he is. He's just nothing but an online bully. And especially to target someone when he knows that they're grieving, that's where he puts it into a different category. You know what I mean? That's it.
I agree. And to be honest, like, and I've said it this morning and I'll say it again, you know, and I said it a week ago actually, consequences will have actions, and he certainly had actions. You just got to be careful, ain't you, about what you say to people, really. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But the more, when I started looking into him, when I started seeing where he'd been telling people to top themselves and like being nasty to them, like as I said, like people come on TikTok for various reasons. So like some people might come on because they're lonely, others because of business, whatever it is. Or it's all different reasons. So he doesn't know what their mental state is like. And then when he's coming into lives of people and terrorising them, speaking bad of them, do you know what I mean? It's just like trying to belittle them and like in the sense of tell them to top themselves. I think it just takes it to a different level, really, do you know what I mean? And that's the reason when he targeted my dog. I didn't really care what he said about me, and that's why I've not really mentioned the stuff over the 24-hour period that he said about me, because what someone says about me is fine, because most of it's lies, for one, and the second thing is that it doesn't bother me because it's part of social media. But as I said, when he targeted my dog an hour after she passed away, that's where he took it to a different level.
Yes.
Where, like, I thought, okay, well, now there's got to be repercussions to this, regardless of the law. I mean, because someone like that won't learn, and like you can't have a back and forth with a troll online if they're going to show the face. All trolls hide behind fake accounts. Very rarely do you get one who's going to have the balls to show his face and then start mocking your dog an hour after she's died, and then give their address and then provoke you to respond. Hence the reason why he got treated differently than anyone else. You know what I mean? Because he said that about my dog, which I'm still hating over it, but, you know, it had to be said and done.
Yeah. Well, we get it, you know. I think you've got the backing of, 99% TikTok. We 100% get it, because dogs are our babies, they're our babies, they're our everything, aren't they? And like so soon after she passed, and we were straight in there. I get it. I get why you're upset. Anybody would be, And
that's the thing. All I said last night, all I asked from him, like when I done it the first time, I done his house, car, whatever. The following day, he was online just like laughing and sort of making a joke of it. Hence the reason why there was a retaliation again last night. But all I've asked from him is just to leave me alone. He's not remotely on my level at all in the sense of in any aspect of what he's achieved in life or anything. He's not remote. Like in the past 9 months alone, I've done more than he's ever done in his life. Yeah. I've given fresh water to 25,000 people in slum areas, countless cataracts operations. It's all on my main account if you scroll down, but on this account. But the thing is, all I want to do is focus on my positive work. I don't want to start arguing with people. So that's all I've asked him to do. Just leave my name out of his mouth, and and that's it. As I said, trolls on fake accounts, hide them without showing the face. They're just spineless, they're just spineless little shithouses, but you're always going to get them. That's part of social media. They're shithouses, but as I said, Corie got treated differently because he said that he mocked my dog an hour after she passed away. Yeah. And that's what I just wanted to come on just to clear that up.
Thank you, Sam. Sam, do you know, can I ask you a question, right, darling? Do you know, moving forwards, obviously this whole Corie situation, what would you like to happen now? So you've said as long as he keeps your name out of his mouth, the situation's done, or...
That is it. So here's the thing. There was a response to his actions. So the difference is, I'm not a bully, so I'm not going to continue targeting him for no justified reason. Now, this is the thing. There was a response to his actions, what he said about my dog, and I had to retaliate. So, and then he carried on yesterday, so then I had to send people again last night. Now, the thing is, as far as I'm concerned, that's over now. It's in the past. I'm not going to continue targeting him. I don't want to continue targeting him. But obviously, if he continues to talk about me and mock me, then of course there'll be a natural retaliation to that. But I don't want this to happen. I don't want anything. I just want to focus on my positive stuff and my stuff moving forward. And as I said, I don't want trouble with anyone. I just want to get on with my life. But naturally, if he's going to continue to make a mockery of my dog's death, then obviously I've got to defend. I defended in life, and even in death, I'll still make sure that someone like him cannot start talking bad on my dog's death. Do you know what I mean? And making a mockery of it.
100%.
That's it. But I just don't want. As far as I'm concerned, it's forgot about. I just literally, it's forgot about now. All I'd ask him is just keep my name out your mouth and just get on with your life. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'd ask him.
Well, I think he's learnt his lesson, definitely, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's learnt his lesson. Also, as well, if you need any help, regarding the dog meat trade, it's something that I've also been passionate about as well. Message, and we'll be behind you with that. So any help that you need, we're right here.
Nice one for that, because it's in the Republic of Congo going. So that's where it's rampant for dog meat trade. So that's where we're going in about 3 weeks' time. Well, so it's going to be going there in about 3 weeks' time. But I'm just going to try and get as much intelligence and information on different countries, and we're going to start going to different ones, but getting the dogs, whichever ones we can get, getting them put into a sanctuary. But then that's part of my movement, the TPR. Now, with Faith, she's like the TPR, that was just about exposing corrupt charities for stealing money from the public. And it's also about helping those in the slums, but at the same time, now because of Faith, it's got animal welfare attached to it, which is, so every dog that's saved from the meat market is because of Faith. And that's how it's going to be, but we're dealing with a slight difference. So once we get the dogs safe to safety, we're going to start giving the dog meat traders their karma on video. So they'll be getting a little bit of karma on video when we torture them. Just stay tuned for that.
Yes, I'm sure we'll be watching. But Sam, thank you so much for coming in and just having your say, really. And
I just want to clear up, because as I said, I didn't want people to be misled about what your followers had said, or whether it was the wrong thing, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. So when you said maybe a month ago or whatever, did you think that Faith should be put down? That's fine, because that is their opinion, and everyone, based on what they see, will have different opinions, and that's part of social media. That's life. Everyone's going to have different opinions. So there's nothing wrong with what any of your followers had said. Do you know what I mean? So it's I just want to clear that up, just because someone had tried to make out there was sort of your followers had said something.
Sam, I don't know if you've been in here very often. I can imagine you haven't, because you're very busy. But we have a lot to say in here, but we do it really respectfully. We don't troll in any way. And the thing is, I do like everybody to have their opinions and, whatever they feel. That's what I want them to say, because, I want people to have voices. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not what people want to hear, but I want people to be able to come on and have the say. It's a gossip room, basically. But I can categorically say that we're not trolls in here. We're not nasty in the we're just gossips, basically. So thank you for coming in and just clarifying, what you clarified and having your say. I really appreciate it. And thank you for my lion as well. Thank you so much.
No, that's no problem at all. But go on, look after yourself, and everyone in the live, hello to all yous, and nice one for all the nice comments you've put. I appreciate all yous.
Thank you, Sam. Take care, darling. And if you need any help, Sam, please send me a message and we'll do some this charity thing.
Nice one, love. Take care.
Bye, darling.
Bye. How do I leave the...
What a lovely guy, guys. See, that's backfired on you, just Manda, innit? Whatever your name is, coming here, trying to turn it round on you. Guys, can we have loads of love for Sam, please, guys? Thank you, everybody. Hello, ladies.
Hi. He's a lovely man, innit?
Yeah, he is lovely.
He is. I just wanted to say big up to Sam, like, but when Corey's come back on the next day, like me personally, he was talking to Gracie and he was saying he paid this much for windows and this much for his car windows. Like telling everyone that he's had them all fixed. Me personally, I wouldn't have come online and told everybody that all my windows have just been like all fixed up, and then it's happened again last night. I would have just come offline and not come on for a while, done an apology and not come back on.
Yeah, definitely provoke the situation, I feel.
Definitely.
You know, wouldn't have escalated onto this, you know, like you just heard Sam say. All he wanted was name kept out of his mouth, but it just continued. Thank you so much for being so patient, Danielle, and waiting in the box. Thank you.
It's nice to see you back.
Yeah. Well, I never left. I just wanted a little break and to be left alone for a bit, do you know what I mean, Danielle?
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Bye, darling.
Bye, love. Bye-bye.
Bye. Guys, I've had to jump out. I've had to keep people out of the boxes because I need the toilet. I'm so sorry. Right, let me get to the toilet. 1 minute, guys. What song should we play while I just pop to the toilet? Because I'm literally busting. Carry them purple hearts coming, guys, for Faith, please. Alexa, play I Bust the Windows from your car.
Here's Bust Your Windows, cover of Jasmine Sullivan by Corie Cast on Amazon Music.
It's because she was all asking about you. They was all asking about you the while. She's got all the ear stuff around her ear, guys. She's here, she's fine. There you go, go on, you cloud chaser. She's been dying to get in, you know. She's been scratching at the door for ages, she has. Yeah, so, guys, continue tapping the screen, please. I know the little grunting. But this is what I'm saying. We love our dogs. They're our babies, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? We love our doggies. Guys, let me get my breath back. I'm so unfit. I've just had to run up about 50 stairs, guys. Yeah, I know, we love the music choice, and do you know what? Like I say, we've had our opinions in here on the past, in the past, you know what I mean? I will stand by that. Situations that have happened months ago, we've had our opinions on it. Nevertheless, we've still been respectful with them, and that's all that matters. You can have your opinion, but be respectful with them. You know, you don't need to get nasty. Do you know what I mean? With your opinions. And do you see as well, carry on tapping the screen, guys, please. Thank you for the love. How every situation has got to be twisted on me or this room. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what somebody's done. Oh, but Miss Red, you've said this. Your people have said that. The boxes have said this. Do you know what I mean? Miss Red, you're being nasty. No, just Mandy. I'm not nasty at all. You coming in the box and trying to... I ain't got 50 stars. You coming in the box and trying to put this situation on me when it was Corie that said it, and then dragging up stuff from the past and saying that, yeah, you're stirring, that's what you did, you come in here and stirred it all up, and it isn't even about us. Do you know what I mean? Block people because you don't like hypocrites. Block because people don't like hypocrites. So I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a hypocrite, darling. And for that comment, you can get blocked. How about that? Now I'm blocking people that don't agree with me. So yeah, So, you know, people have opinions change, and that's allowed, but be respectful with it, you know. Angie's running you bad. I don't give a fuck what Angie's got to say. Angie's probably got the ump because Sam said me a lion and Sam jumped in my box. So Angie can carry on saying what she wants to say. It's all right when she's sat there saying, you know, she's got the most to say about me and, you know, my friends, and I don't respond. I'm not even on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? So you can say what you want, delusive Angie. You narcissist. Every situation has to be about you.
You know, it does affect you. You know, it winds you up. My mental health, and you're sitting there like she's a saint. What? Absolutely, 100%, Ange. I mean, we've all got your back here. You know.
Oh, Capest, shut up. Nobody likes you in there, Capest. Nobody. Because you just jump in the box and shit stir. And what about everybody else's mental health, Angie? It's not just your mental health. Everybody's mental health matters. Do you know what I mean? She's a pest. People that suffer with mental health do take time out, and I think that's what you need. Take a bit of time out, because you've got so many people in your ear, darling. Your head's fucking spinning. Do you know what I mean? If I was getting sent all this shit that she was getting sent on an hourly, like, because she's got that many shit stirrers in there, people that want trouble, people that want blood, they're in her ear continuously, you know, twisting her heads. Do you get what I'm saying? She wouldn't be half as bad as she is if it weren't for them little shit stirring cunts in the box. Lynn's being one of them. Just Nana. Ziana, she's the worst one. And that Capest. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not doing this war with that. I opt out. I'm not doing a war, but if she's going to sit there and slag me off, she's just jealous anyway, let's be honest. Where's this new oranges reds? Where's the new oranges red? Come on, take me on, darling. Take this 10 o'clock spot. Just do it, please. Do you know what I mean? I'm opting out. I'm not getting into a war. She always got to be sat there having something negative to say. She can never wake up happy and just have a nice day because of them little twats. Lynn's who's jumped out the box. Someone's just jumped out the box, so they'll be over here a screen recording now, and then they'll send it to her, so she gets wound up. So they've got something to sit and, you know, talk about every day and every hour, and someone to go at, someone to target. Do you know what I mean? Have a fucking day off. Get out your fucking pyjamas all here, and not you guys, the people there, and go and fucking get a life. Change your knickers as well. Because I know half the people in them boxes ain't changing the knickers. Because they're never out the box, so they ain't got time to change the knickers. Guaranteed they need to be chiselled off because they just sit on the fucking beds all day watching the fucking drama. Do you know what I mean? Wanting Angie to be wound up and stuff. The more people that help tackle it. Yeah, exactly that, Jay. Exactly that. And that is something that I have donated to in the past. And that's something that I will be involved in if, you know, Sam wants us to be involved. Yeah, knickers have to be chiselled off around there. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think Angie'd be half as bad if it weren't for them little shit stirrers in the box. And who's the Australian one? What's her name? The Australian one? Did her name used to be Ali? And she sits there calling me Princess Fiona. I'm like, how the fuck can you call anybody out on the looks when you look like you've just been an extra from the fucking wrong turn? Do you know what I mean? These people that have the most to say and are the vilest, they can't be having opinions on anybody. Sorry, but it's true. And if you're still in here, just Mandy, whatever your name is, you can get blocked coming in here and causing trouble, trying to put it back round on me. I don't give a shit what I've said in the past. I can tell you that it hasn't been derogatory. Do you know what I mean? It's not my fault me and Sam are friends now and he sent me a lion. Do you know what I mean? I think Sam's lovely. And it's not just because, you know, he done Corey's windows and car. It's because I genuinely think he's lovely. It's the first time I've spoke to him. Do you know what I mean? And I can just see a nice friendship brewing there. So don't even come for me. Thank you, official blue-eyed Mark. Look, you've got me on a rant now. When I come on this morning and I had lovely mental attitude, positive attitude, and then people are jumping in my boxes, trying to twist situations round on me, when I weren't the one that said it, and you'll never find me saying anything like, Sophs, you can get out of here. Out, you bitch. You're embarrassing. Out. That's what they want, Miss Reds. Just that's what they want. They want me to be this way, and I don't want to be this way at all. We had a nice little live this morning. Do you know what I mean? And then people coming instigating, guaranteed from over that side. Thank you, Karen. I can guarantee these boxes have never been as vicious as what the boxes have been over there. Guarantee it. Thank you, Vince. Never been that toxic. So no one can ever come for my boxes. And I know my community aren't fucking shit bags like that community over there with the orange hearts. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever see anybody in this room, right, that are nasty in comments, vile in boxes? Please tell me anybody that are nasty, vile in the boxes. The boxes were fair. You know what I mean? I do deserve 1 million likes after the slander that I've had this morning. I've had a lovely live, do you know, and then people come in and wind me up. Karen, yes. Karen, what do you mean, darling? Someone just said Alex. What's Alex got to do with this situation, please? I'm talking about my community, people that support me. What's it got to do with Alex? Why are we bringing Alex into it for? It's got nothing to do with Alex. Why you're the... Exactly that. That's exactly right. This is about me. This is Miss Red's room, not Alex's, not Luke's, not anybody else's. It's my room. Thank you, Granny Eileen. Thank you, darling. I'm not Alex's babysitter. Why have I been mentioned? Because I love mentioning you, Alex. We get used as weapons against each other. Thank you, guys. Can you carry on tapping the screen, please, and sending your heart mares? Now you've got me manipulating you all. Send your gloves to hit harder. Thank you, Granny Eileen, darling. Anyone that thinks Alex is your hubby? I know. Let's hear what these lot are saying.
Go but one person day after day after day after day. There's not one live that she
I've not
never has your name.
It's like self-harm photos to people.
Oh God, here we go.
Things like that.
Oh.
It's talking about mental health, and it's disgusting about what Corie is, about what Corie's saying about unaliving. 100%. Yes, it is. But are you not the same?
You don't mean that, the ones you do, yeah, about Corie, because I love you too, Jay. See, Jay don't want the drama. That's why Jay's been gone. You don't care about what Corie said, Ange, and you don't think it's disgusting because you've had it in your box since. You've had him in your box since all that. So you don't give a shit, Angie. You don't care.
Oh, yeah. And let's not forget she has been racist too.
She's been racist. She's passed on images of SH, mocked somebody while they were in a really bad
people to slag
place.
me off in your boxes again, Miss Red,
Oh, okay, so that's what it's about, because people have come in and had opinions on you, Angie, which I did actually really shut down. Weren't you throwing P words around last week? Get this evidence, right? Get this evidence, not the Facebook post from fucking 13 years ago. Get evidence of me being racist. You was throwing P words around last week, Angie. And that gobby little cunt that sat in your box, she needs to lay off whatever she's stealing off her mum. Do you know what I mean? Because she's off her nut 24/7. I'm telling you, she is off her nuts. Guys, can we tap the screen, please? Can we get to 1 million likes?
She just said that gobby little cunt that's in the boat today. I thought she's stealing off her mum. Go, Linz.
Oh, we'll have all the Oramor.
Oh, we will. Yes, we will, won't you?
Somebody give me so I can buy some Oramor. Red, get your roots done, hon, and get out of fucking Alex's mushroom dick.
She's obsessed with Alex's dingaling. She cannot get this dingaling out of her head. She can't get the dingaling out of her head. She's always... Have you noticed? Linz has always got Alex's dingaling in her mouth. Guys, can I have some mushroom gifts, please? Thank you.
My kid, at least I've got custody of my kid. He doesn't see his kid.
There you go, talking about kids again.
She shouldn't be making accusations like that, though, Linz.
Well, Linz shouldn't be calling me racist. Wasn't Linz exposed a couple of months ago for it?
She just done that, sits there like a bloody martyr.
That's what, but Angie, even when you've done that dog charity thing last year, like you say, you can't do right for doing wrong. Even when you're trying to do good, they've got something to say about it. Oh, it's a scam. She's doing this, she's doing that. Like, why don't you just shut your fucking mouth? Either donate or don't donate.
Lynn, someone's going to catch you soon as well, darling. Trust me. Look, I predict this shit. You might as well call me Mystic Reds, because I'm predicting this shit as we're talking about it. Do you know what I mean? Someone is going to catch you, Lynn's too. Yes, carry on with the mushrooms, guys. I might as well make something from it.
Goodness, would they? You know what I mean?
She thinks she's Sam Walker now. She's like, Lynn, someone's going to catch you soon.
Oh, someone's going to catch me. Oh, is that a threat, Red? Is that a threat?
No, I just predict this shit.
I just go back at people who come back at me. He mentioned my kid first, and I've not got custody of my child. So obviously I'm going to have something to say about it. So don't mention my kid if you don't want yours being mentioned. At least I'll see my kid. Are you jealous, Alex?
You don't know, Lynn. You know nothing.
Who said that? Red?
Yeah, she's just been saying that someone's going to catch up with me in the real life, inciting hatred and violence onto me.
Oh, so that's not what you do, is it, Linz, when you just called me a racist? Let's talk about that Facebook post from 13 years ago. That's how far people had to dig on me. 13 years they had to dig on me. Do you know what I mean? And I've explained it over and over again. I'm not going to talk about it again. But Angie was throwing P words around last week. But it's all right, Linz. You can jump in a box and call me a racist, can't you? And I'm getting messages off people. Why don't you like certain people? That's inciting hate, and I've got the messages for it where people were inboxing me, why don't you like people from this community? Do you know what I mean? That is inciting hate. Yous know all about inciting hate.
Oh, shut up.
And if Red is literally because she's got
your racism thread, your racism messages.
See, that's all they can talk about.
To come and claim me.
Linz.
I don't do what you do, Miss Red, and show someone's self-harm pictures around TikTok.
No, you just play voice notes of a man that's wanting not to be here anymore in front of thousands of people and laugh about it. Yeah, let's not forget that, Angie. But anyway, you can just drag up the past because that's all you have is past things. You'll have nothing in the future. But you'll be doing controversial things probably by tonight. Do you know what I mean? Let's get all this shit about me. Come on, let's get it all together. Get the shit that I've done on TikTok. Because I ain't throwing P words around and, and everything else. That's what you do and that's what your lot do. You sit there and you incite hate every day of the week. Hate. Because you've got nothing going on in your life. So you have to sit there in your stinky knickers, just inciting hate on people. Yes. Do you know what I mean, guys? I know all about it. Anyway, guys, let's not let them mucky asses ruin our day. Let's carry on and just be fabulous. We'll get to 1 million likes, guys. Just leave them to it. Leave them all to it. They've got nothing going for them. They'll always be sat in a box being bitter bitches. They'll always be sat in last week's knickers. They'll always be sat on the sofa in pyjamas that they've had on for a month with cornflakes down them because they've got nothing going on in their lives. Do you know what I mean? I'll come off here and, you know, I've got things to be doing in the real world. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, throwing up everywhere on your buzz bombs and things like that. Yeah, I don't be doing things like that. I did back in the day, do you know what I mean? But not anymore. Yes, come on guys, let's get all the taps in and everything else. Miss Red's off for a Chinese. I ain't. I'm not. They all need to grow up. They do. It's enough. Yeah, in a mum's box room. And then she sits there, she causes carnage on TikTok. People are bullying me, I've been bullied for a year. She's getting bullied. And I've said nothing this morning, I ain't said anything about her. And they're sat there chatting shit. Because they're jealous of me. Absolute jealousy is what it is. Thank you, Claire Bear. Absolute jealousy. And now, because you've ignited that fire in me again, I'm going to stay on a bit longer today. And I'll probably push for the daily ranking just to be sure off. Do you know what I mean? Do a few battles and just stay fabulous. You know, tap, tap, tap. It's free. It is. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you. Now I'm going to milk the situation a little bit because drama sells. And antagonists, that's what they are. They're antagonists. They antagonise me. Do you know what I mean? More FYP. Yeah, let's get into some more FYP, guys. When do you put your Christmas decorations? I'm not going to do it until probably 12 days before Christmas. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, everybody. Why are you acting like Mad Hatter? How am I acting, Charlotte? How am I acting like Mad Hatter? Do you watch me every day? When I'm on? This is how I act. It's me. It's not a character. They've made this live up. Yes, because the narcissists around Angie's way. Everything has to be about them. The Corie situation had to be about Angie. Oh my God, look at that for a fucking jump scare. That was the first thing that popped up on the iPad. What the fuck? Right, Mum on the Run, please. What's the Mum on the Run done, Linz? What am I going on to have a look at that? Thank you, Victor. What am I going... Oh, guys, I'm going to put a new goal up. Set up a new goal. Where are we? Oh, that hurts, that does. I've got a little coleslaw there, guys. Does anyone get coleslaws when they're down? Right, but what should we do? Might as well affect them a little bit more and earn a bit of money doing it, right? Left her child at an orphanage in Thailand. What? Nearly up to 1 million likes. Thank you, everybody. What? This is insane. Really? It's on a profile. Okay, because obviously I did know about that. I'm going to have to... We'll speak about that tomorrow. Because I'm going to have to watch it and everything, guys. Because I ain't got any knowledge of the situation. So I need to understand it, exactly that, to talk about it. So we'll do that tomorrow, guys. Should we do that tomorrow, everybody?
Right, so please, I can't sit there and watch this.
Angie says Miss Red mocked her dog after dying, whilst Miss Red says she would never do that.
Woman has no respect.
Miss Red mocked my dog that died, right? So please, I can't sit there and watch this crap that's coming out of their mouth. I'm not talking about Sarah, I'm talking about the rest of them.
And we have to read. Woman has no respect.
Miss Red mocked my dog that died, right? So please, I can't sit there and watch this crap that's coming out of their mouth. I'm not talking about Sarah, I'm talking about the rest of them.
And we have to read. Woman has no respect.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? I know I never did it. I've mocked a dog now. Do you know what's affected her today? It's because Sam gifted me a lion. That's what's affected her. Do you see the lies? I've mocked her dog. Sick bitch. She's sick. People ain't well on here, guys. People are not well. I was really nice about the dog. Right, okay, so I'm going to be on for, say, another 15-20 minutes. Can somebody go off, please? If you don't like me, can you go off and find the video of me mocking a dog, please? And then I'll open a box and you can show it. So if anyone finds a video of me mocking a dog, can you go off, find the video and join the box? Thank you for the 1,000,000 likes, everybody. Mwah! Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lucy. Yeah, and I'll open the box in front of 3,000 people and you can come and play it and make me look a dickhead. Can you go find that video? There won't be any video I've never... Exactly, empty. There isn't one. Thank you, Drama Calf. Thank you, Toxic. Thank you, darling. I've never been nasty about a dog. I love that dog. Zach was cute. I probably mocked her, but never the dog. Yeah, go over and ask where this video is, please. What I've said will never. I know it won't be found, Mo. You got more chance of finding fucking unicorn shit. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, everybody that's tapped the screen today, and we got 1,000,000 likes. Unless someone makes one from AI, I know. Thank you, Emma. This is the stuff that I have to deal with the slam days. Anyone wondering why I take a fucking week off? You know what I mean? Can't be doing with the slander every fucking day of the week. More chance of finding. I know. It wasn't me. It was the one where Angie would have had it in her. Yeah, it's very strange. Thank you, Clem. I need to love my fair blue now. I don't blame. I know, just see what I mean, Mark. Speaking about a situation and he gets twisted on me, trying to get Sam Walker to smash my windows. Thank you, Clever. Like, I ain't stupid. I wouldn't upset people like that. Do you know what I mean? Tell them to suck it up. But yeah, suck it up, buttercups. Can you make me a mod? 2 and a bit years. And now Jay's pissed off now because Jay doesn't want to be involved in the drama between everybody. She doesn't want the drama. It's to do with the dog of the video in the park. I know, I was nice about, all I said about the video in the park was if another dog attacked my dog, I'd kick the dog too. I didn't say I'd kick her dog. I said I'd kick the dog that attacked my dog. Who wouldn't? If your dog's getting attacked, and I didn't say, you know, that her dog did it, would you not, you'd do anything to get that dog off your dog, wouldn't you? I'd wrestle it like fucking Crocodile Dundee. Do you know what I mean? Not her dog, eh, dog? I'd kill for my dog too. Yeah, I stuck up for her in that one exactly, and that got blamed on me as well. That got twisted. Please play. Please play what? Please play Me, Myself and I. Alexa, play Me, Myself and I.
Me, Myself and I. Explicit by G-Eazy and BB Rexa on Amazon Music.
This one. Alexa, volume 4. Yeah, it's been a good one today, isn't it, Becca? This is why everybody loves Miss Red at 10 o'clock in the morning.
So get the fuck off me, I'm anxious. I'm trying to be cool, but I may just go anxious. Say fuck y'all all of y'all faces. It changes, though I've been famous. Everyone knows how this lifestyle is dangerous. But I love it, the rush is amazing. Celebrate nightly.
Alexa off. Yeah, look, here's a video. Listen to this. This is DG. DG shares his views on Delusive Angie.
Encouraging the outings and encouraging giving them followers to have our addresses leaked and numbers leaked and whatever else, yeah? What about people who are in a situation there? And this is just for one instance. You hold lives every day. You hold lives every day about people. You hold lives about people and say it's on the FYP, so you're going to talk about it and have an opinion on it. And you're crying about people holding lives about you. Mate, if this is the game you're in terms of what you're doing, like, you're holding lives about people, they're going to hold lives back.
Exactly that, right? So let me pause that video. So, right, everybody in here knows what I do. I do FYP, right? And I've sat here time and time again and said, if people speak about me, don't I say that? If people speak about me, it's fair game. I have enough to say about everybody else, right? So if I'm sat here and people are talking about me, I can't sit here and cry about it. But what I don't like is when people are twisting the truth or telling lies like Angie just did. She said I went for a dog and things like that. That is what I don't like. Do you get what I'm saying? So she holds an FYP show. She holds a room where they speak about TikTok all day. So nobody can ever have a say on her. Nobody can ever come in a box and have a say on her because it's inciting hate, it's bullying. But she's all day, every day about everybody else, but no one can ever speak about her because of her mental health. Well, it's all right, she can speak about other people. Have people in the boxes say that people are racist, people are nonces, people are this, people are that. But as soon as someone jumps in my box, right, and says, oh, Angie, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, she'll sit there and she kicks off about it.
Doing a fucking live on me. You know, you got AB doing a live on me. You got these people doing a live on me. And it's all for clout, all for views. They don't give no fuck about me. They give no fuck about you guys. They don't care, these people.
So, you're saying you're doing it all for clout, all for views? Your live is for clout and views. You get people in the box and you all sit there like a gang of old women. You all sit there like a gang of old women holding lives about other people. You can't sit and cry about it when you've just when you've been doing exactly the same thing yourself. Encouraging.
You see what I'm saying?
Encouraging, giving them followers to.
Do you know what happens, right? Do you know when I come off here, right? Thank you for your subscription. Thank you so much, Kat.
Leaked and numbers leaked and whatever else, yeah.
Right. Do you know when I come off here, right, and someone will have an opinion on this live, do you ever see me come on crying about it? Like, guarantee there's probably 3 or 4 lives going on about this live today and they've got negative things to say. Am I crying about it? I ain't sitting here crying about it because that would make me a hypocrite because I'm sat here with the most to say about everybody else in other situations. But she does. DG with the facts. You do. What? I sit here and cry about lives going on about me? No, I don't. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, Kat. How many mods have I got in here now? Mods, do you know when like you've shared me lives and people have like and you've said like this person's talking about you, they're on live now. Do I really jump in the live? Am I bothered? Do I say, let them crack on? Good. It's more exposure for me. You got to have people talking about you. It's when people aren't talking about you, that's the problem. When people aren't talking about you, do you know what I mean? So I hope people always talk about me. Thank you, Wishwinkle. But make sure it's the truth, please. Make sure it's the truth. That's all I'm bothered about. Yeah, what's this one? Tara gets approached by a stranger who gives their opinion of her. And this is what I'm saying. So we'll watch this and I'll have a say on this. This is Tara Atfield.
Oh, really? Thank you, darling.
Money for your own providential.
Really? Oh, is that okay, yeah?
And your kids as well, mate.
tongue in your head. Thank you. Fucking disgusting. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely disgusting. Thank you for telling me that. Have a nice day. Or what? What are you going to do? Bless you, darling. You fucking disgrace.
Thank you, guys.
You're the disgrace, babe. You're the disgrace, darling. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, babe. Stay affected, beautiful. Stay affected. Oh, that was actually hilarious.
So basically, some guy's seen her in public and he's told her opinion. He's told her his opinion. But this is what I'm saying. Social media, it doesn't just stay on TikTok. Thank you, Sam Lou. It's people are going to see you in the real world. I get seen in the real world all the time, and people have said to me, I don't agree with that, Miss Red. Thank you, Lindsay, darling. I don't agree with, and thank you, Kat. Don't agree with that situation. I'm not fucking out. Do you know what I mean? Because it follows you. It doesn't just stay on this app. Love Tara, won some amazing bits from her. Oh, bless you, love. We don't love her around these ways. But I'm glad you won some bits off her. And this is what I was saying to Corie last week. It's going to catch her in the real world. And it will catch up with people that are being nasty and have got terrible things to say. Do you know what I mean? I know I've done some nasty stuff, but I learn from my behaviour. You know, it's not stuff I'm going to repeat. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, darling. Digital footprints real? Want some second-hand goods from Tara, have ya? Oh. Phone screens don't protect you in the real world. Exactly that. You won a crunchy bar. What the fuck? Is that what you won, darling? Thank you, Jean. I'm wise. I like to keep my money in my purse. Keep your money in your purse, Lisa. Don't blame you. We've all done summer. But my stuff gets used against me every day of the week because there's no new stuff. So they drag up stuff from 13 fucking years ago, which wasn't even me. I know someone won a crunchy bar, Jessie. You'd love a Twix. I've got a headache now. I'll give myself a fucking headache. I know, hey, I know. Half eaten crunchy. I bet it was. Teeth marks in it and everything. Tara does weird stuff with a crunchy bar. Oh, does she? So what she does with a crunchy bar? Don't ask about the crunchy. Seriously, cockapoo. Thank you, Reg. Bounty's better. I don't like Bounties. I can't stand coconut. What did she do? Oh, I ain't even asking what she did with the crunchy bar. Each to their own. Thank you, Reg, love. Can I just say, disclaimer, don't be sticking crunchy bars anywhere, because if you have an accident, if it snaps, you'll have to go A&E and explain how a crunchy bar broke off in the Nether regions. Hello, Papa B. And then eat shit. Stop it. Do you want to see the cake that I made? Yeah, let me show you the cake. Well, me and Tilly made it. It's good, isn't it? We made some homemade school cake yesterday. Oh, I ain't had none yet. Tilly did the icing, look. This is what I'm doing when I'm not on TikTok. I'm making cakes with the grandkids. Do you know what I mean? Not plotting to bring people down. We're doing... I mean, that is pretty good for a 5-year-old, really. Bless her. And she's got her own bedroom now. Because Josh is moving out. He moves out on the 15th of December. Yeah, you can have some as a birthday cake, Papa B. Josh is moving out. So Tilly will have her own bedroom. She'll have, not Josh's room, but the little, do you know where I did my TikTok live last year? That's going to be her bedroom now. So all the junk from upstairs can go in Josh's room, and she's got a little room. Happy birthday, Andrea, darling. Happy birthday. Right, guys, I'm going to get going because I need a drink and I'm starving. And I don't want to be sat here ranting. I want to just be a professional FYP, no drama person. Do you know what I mean? What's Jay done? Thank you, DLK. What, Jay, what's the matter, darling? I hope you ain't getting dragged into stuff. Oh, no problem. I hope you've enjoyed the live today. And even just Amanda, thank you for coming in. Oh, PJ, thank you for that, my darling. Thank you for that beautiful gift. Thank you. What a lovely way to end the show. Right, guys, so I'm going to get going. First of all, thank you for the 1,000,000 taps. I love and appreciate it. Thank you so much. Popular #1, amazing. Big love, TJ. Justice for Jay. Jay ain't done anything wrong. Jay doesn't want to be in the drama. That's why she ain't been around. To Sam Walker, thank you for my lion, darling. Sam Walker knows all about the lions for Miss Reds. And joking aside, I know I took my ring off, but there's only one man for me, and it's Mr. Monteith. But you know what I mean, if anything ever happens, you know what I mean, we'll do Mr. Red. Anyway, guys, that's enough of that for now. Thank you to Sophie, my darling, thank you. My Lens, PJ, Vince, thank you, darling. Pauline, do you know what, Pauline? Every morning I always get a good morning from you. Thank you, darling. I do always notice it. Scooter, Rebecca C, Debbie, Lindsay, Carries, I'll give you a follow back. Dippy Egg, Claire Bear, Regan, TikTok, a lady in black, Kate, my love, official blue-eyed Marky, thank you, Mark, Abby, Kim, and Stace, and Evil Roots Clips, Claire Bear, Lexi, Carol, Kelly, Kat, and we got another cat, Donkey Mom, thank you, darling, Sydney, TJ, thank you, and everybody that just tapped the screen and left a comment, even the troll comments, thank you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow morning. I will. And guys, if I do deactivate again, please don't be worried. It's because I literally want to switch off from TikTok. Thank you, Dazzler. That's all it is. Oh, big love, Teresa. Thank you, darling. So don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Yes. I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. Unless I have to fire up a live this afternoon because someone's been a bitch. Don't make me fire up my live, guys. Thank you, John and Kat. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. As long as it doesn't kick off too much. Thank you, Mods, for protecting the room. Thank you. And big up Sam Walker as well. Lovely guy, you Sam. Yes. Bye, guys. Mwah.